welcome to a little bit of recap of Week 10, Piggy and the Jake. We're going to do probably the games that happened yesterday. We're going to go into picks for next week. Real simple. Today is Monday, November 13th.
Ooh.
I had to check my calendar for that.
That's a good movie, Monday the 13th.
Monday is no, it's Friday.
It's Monday the 13th. It's a different movie.
The throbbing
great
torture.
storyline.
The throbbing torture comes back from our Halloween show. Hey, first things first, let's do a little shot.
Yes.
Getting some chatting.
Oh my God.
We are without our fearless leader, our producer, Adam Jocelyn, today. But we'll...
He had a medical exam.
Did he really?
Herpes.
Hope you get that cleared up, Adam.
That's why he's single.
We'll see you next week. No, he's got that guy. Oh no, the video! Okay, do we want to talk about how he gets me naked for shots? Or do we want to just keep it? Let's just go to the football. Let's go to the football. Told me you make me a star.
I love it. You're going to be a star.
I'll make you a star, see?
Yeah, see?
First things first. Let's talk about the Browns yesterday. Big fucking game for the Browns. You picked them 31-30.
Yes.
You picked them 31-30, and that was
33
almost
to
a fucking
31, was it?
33-31.
Pretty
Browns.
That's a good pick.
One of 5 teams to win a game on a field goal yesterday. That's the most, I think, ever in the NFL.
Do you believe in divisional battles being a little bit more tougher than?
Absolutely. They always are. I don't think it's a believe or don't believe. I think it's just the truth.
Do you think it's a fact for the fact that they play them twice a year and they kind of get used to their play calls and their style of play? And
Absolutely. People overthink things.
Because honestly, they didn't even really.
You know them. You know where they're at. You know where you're going.
They didn't stop the Ravens from scoring. It was just really a well thought out plan.
Okay. Second play of the game. Fucking Deshaun Watson pick 6. He throws a pick 6. Second play of the game. And I'm like, here's this fucking
again,
here goes.
divisional battle.
And then they get back on us. They score. We come back. We get some. I mean, okay. So we had 2. Conklin goes out first game of the year. Our starting tackle.
Tight end.
No, he was one of our tackles. He's gone. We just signed him to 4 years, extra money, and he goes out first one. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Dwayne Haskins is hurt in this game. Willis got hurt last week's game. We're out 2 starting linemen and the backup to our starting line.
Do you think that's
So
probably
we rolled into this game with no starting tackles. We had to move a guard over to start tackle and then put one of our backup tackles at guard. But Tonio had to play tackle today. So it didn't look good for us going into it because, I mean, with all the other injuries that we do have, we did get Newsome back, our cornerback, who had that pick 6 that put us back into the game and off. But we did not look good going into this game. And this is NFL's probably best team, the Ravens. I mean, the one thing they don't do well is they give up leads in the fourth quarter. This is the 3rd game this year, tied with the Colts. 3rd game this year that they've given up a lead in the fourth quarter and lost. I mean, they've led every game this year. But they lost to the Colts, they lost to somebody else, and they lost to us, I think the Steelers.
I wish you had Deshaun Watson's stats pulled up right now, so just so
let's look at it because he did not play well.
Do you forgive him for the pick 6 and everything because of the win and because of the offensive line?
Because of his second half play, which was fucking good. He played.
I wish we'd have like a Cleveland Browns.
I forgive him.
You need to sign up for like one of the Cleveland Browns pages so we can see some of the reactions, like when they lose as compared to when they win, and do they give up on their team or are they like pulling for
dude, you don't need to sign up for that. I can tell you the fucking pulse of this team, and yeah, half of it's fucking this way or this way, and they're assholes, and so they throw a touchdown, and they're like, oh, fuck yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl. Next fucking drive, he throws an interception. It's like, you piece of shit, this is what we thought you were. But, I mean, a lot of our fan base, too, is even cute. A lot more than we get credit for.
But with, like, what they were saying on TV, do you think Cleveland's a contender for a Super Bowl this year? I mean...
what's
their record?
No. We're 6-3. We're 6-3.
I mean, that's not bad.
It's good. It's fucking good. I mean, we're about to lead the best division in football.
Oh my god!
If we win next week against Steelers, another big game next week. Gotta beat them.
And you're gonna beat the Steelers.
Well, we lost last time because Deshaun sucked.
I know, but
they're terrible. They're the best, worst team in the league.
Yeah.
They're terrible. I don't know how they win games. They're terrible. We should beat them
it's gotta
by
be
double
coaching.
digits.
It's got to be the coaching because Tomlin is a good coach.
He's fucking awesome. Yeah, you're right. He's one of the best.
He's putting together wins.
He's a top 10 coach.
He's dealing with it. I mean, he's got a decent, good team, but I mean, he's dealing with.
You remember that trip on Jacoby Jones? Just kidding. But dude, you're right. He's the reason they're winning.
They're winning games, don't you think?
Their defense is great, but he's part of that. Their offense is just one of the worst. They have never.
Hey, Najee's coming alive a little bit more in the second half of the season, and that's what he did last year. He was garbage the first half, and then came alive.
The NFL has only ever had 9 teams that have in every single game throughout what do they got? 9 games now. Have had less yards than the other team. Does that make any sense? They have had less offensive yards in every single game than the other team.
And one.
Only one ever in the history of the NFL has had a winning record. It's this fucking Steelers team.
And that defense is good. That's what's helping.
They are. And their coaches.
Holding them to field goals when they need to.
And the Ravens are good. They just keep giving shit up. And you can see at the end of the game, we had this big play where we were driving down to get that field goal, and Ford hit a little hole. He got a little 6 yards. We're about 3 yards out from the first down. Really kind of need that first down. And the Ravens just kind of hold him up, and the fucking line comes behind the fucking Ford. The Browns line pushes them all the freaking way. They just wanted it more. For the first time in my life, I got to see the Browns want it more. I got to see them get the ball with 4.5 minutes left and drive down the field until there's 3 seconds left.
That defense was dragging ass at the end, though, too. They were tired. It's just a physicality. You get tired.
Deshaun played really good second half.
And if he's putting it on with the offense, that defense was worn thin.
I want to shout out fucking Myles Garrett, best player in the fucking league, maybe close to it.
He really is.
And the heart of that fucking defense. Smith, one of our other number 99, he's a fucking G. Tomlinson, number 94, our defensive tackle. He's a gangster. He's good. I mean, he's good. It means he's good.
G for good.
There you go. Newsome, first fucking game back. It's that pick 6 at the end. It puts us right back into the goddamn game. Emerson, Denzel Ward, 2 of the best corners in the league right now.
Oh.
Awesome team. Great safeties. Fucking Delpit.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. We're stacked.
Molly, may I have another Miller Lite, pretty please?
I'm actually going to open some champagne mimosas.
Oh, I'll have a mimosa.
We'll still take that Miller Lite,
but I'll still take the Miller Lite, I think, too. But yeah, mimosas does not sound bad.
That
You'll
sounds
have a
delicious.
mimosa and you'll like it.
Oh my God, I will. You're right. Whatever you give me, I'm not gonna.
Deshaun Watson's. I looked at his stats early in the game.
No, for the whole game, I want to know what
he was 6 for 20. That's fucking terrible. He ended up going 13 for 13 after that at some point. Something like this. 12 for 12.
Wait, so not for the whole game, 6 for 20.
No. But that was like in the first
quarter.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
When I remember when I was working. But,
all right.
20 of 34. Still not great, but good. 213, 1-1. I mean, what it is. But he rushed 8 times for 37 yards.
Really play good, but they freaking won the game still.
17 carries for Jerome Ford. They rushed the ball 36 times, so thank fucking God.
So
I will say this: Jerome Ford had a good game.
Great game, because Kareem Hunt did not.
They use them different, They think Jerome Ford's the future. I would have loved to see them start.
You should be using them in tandem. It should be.
That's what they're doing.
The one drive.
That's what they're doing. They got a 3-headed monster, baby.
Kareem Hunt's not doing anything though.
He's doing what he's been hired in to do. He's supposed to get.
I want to see more.
I do too. I want him to get 18 carries a game. I want him to be the 20 carry back. But they're not giving him that. They're giving him the 10, 12 carries there.
And if
10 carries, 32
if Jerome's the hot hand, I get it. But Kareem Hunt's.
I think Kareem Hunt's the high. I think if Kareem Hunt would have had 17 carries this game, I think he would have had 107.
A touchdown.
He's got a touchdown already. He's 10 for 32. 10 carries, 32 yards, and 1 touchdown. That's what he had this game, Kareem Hunt.
Oh, he had a touchdown that game.
Yeah, he got a he's our touchdown back. He's our when we're 10,
so's Ford.
First and goal.
So's Ford.
Third and goal, second and goal.
So's Ford though.
Ford's our first down guy.
No, bullshit. How many touchdowns does he have on the season? I wish we could see that.
We can. You got 2.
On the season. No, there's no freaking way.
2023 regular season stats: 124 carries, 532 yards.
He had 2 in the
touchdowns.
one game he played a couple weeks ago.
I'm just telling you what it says here. Okay. Listen, then you tell me how many touchdowns. Since you're the fucking stat guru here.
I don't. No. I'm gonna. Okay.
Amari Cooper, 6 catches for 98. Hey, Lamar Jackson, 13 for 23, a little more efficient than Deshaun. But fuck, 223 yards. He had 10 more yards. Another interception.
He never throws that much. He should throw more, but
2 interceptions on the day.
He runs. How many rushing yards did he have? Probably not many against that Cleveland defense.
8 carries for 41.
So 8 carries. So normally, if he's carrying the ball 8 times, he's closer to like the 60, 70 yard range.
They did pretty good,
running.
considering they had 329 total yards. That's good against the Browns defense. That's really good. I mean, we did a little bit more than that. Just
really good.
About 60 more. They had 106 rushing yards total. We had 178. We had 213 passing yards. They had 10 more yards than that.
So, you gonna get a Ravens jersey this year? Or?
Why the fuck would I do that?
You said they're one of the best teams in the NFL?
I think they are the best team in the NFL, and we just fucking beat them. And if we can beat Steelers next week, because, we lost to both of them.
How do you think Adam's gonna feel about that?
I don't think he really cares. I think he knows. I think he sees the writing on the wall. His team's not good. Oh, Molly, you can walk in front of the camera. It's okay. Thank you, honey.
That's your wife, Jake.
Shalom.
Shalom. Thank you, Molly.
Thank you, Molly.
Amazing. Look at these glasses, too.
I like all the pulp in there. It's like a little chunks of orange.
Yeah, you like chunky stuff.
No, just kidding.
Oh, she poisoned
Oh, that's
us.
fucking delicious. Wow.
That's really good.
But big game for the Browns. Another big game. If we win that game next week, we're number one in the division, and we can go deep. I don't think we'll get to an AFC Championship game. I don't think we're going to a Super Bowl.
That's
I
not
would
good.
love to
That's
see how
not
we
good.
play here in the next
Yeah.
four weeks. In the next 4 weeks, if we're still
Yeah,
playing
you'll make
good
a
ball,
decision now.
then we can do whatever the fuck we
Don't
want.
make a decision now. It's only half the season.
So-
Anything can happen from here until week
Thanks, Willy Wonka.
16. Do you like that?
No, I
You
don't
want
like
to
it.
visit my chocolate factory?
Ew, are you talking about your asshole?
I got that movie at home. It's called Willy Bonky and the Chocolate Factory. You want to go see it?
Kevin, I don't.
Kevin, I don't.
So I'm winning picks so far by 2. Even if I lose tonight, because I picked Denver tonight, I'm still gonna beat you because you're trash. But let's go through this list and see if you want to talk about any of these games. Chicago, Carolina. You don't care about that, do you? No.
Not really.
Oh, but you had something to say, honestly.
Well, I think Carolina is going to see better days. I believe in that team. I think Bryce Young is finally figuring it out like Stroud has.
Not like Stroud has.
No. But I mean, I think he's got the mentality coming
Stroud's
about how the
best
NFL
quarterback
is.
in the history of the world.
Let's not go that
He's getting a
far.
fucking jersey, but go ahead.
And
Yeah, I do too. I like Bryce Young too. I do. I just, it's such a hard place to play Carolina. They've had such a bad track record in the last, 6 years? Since they went to Super Bowl.
Look at his
Cam, they've
receiving
been-
core and his running game. I mean, the blessing is he has
Sanders is
Thielen, the veteran, who's actually had a great year and had maybe he's had about 3 really.
I know, but the bad thing about Thielen is, buddy, is I think that when they actually do, if they actually do get a team together where they can,
won't be
challenge the
included.
playoffs, he won't be a part of
No,
it.
but I think he's a stepping stone for Bryce Young.
Somebody that can teach him what a receiver's supposed
I think
to
he's
do.
already doing
That's
that.
supposed to work.
And I think that's what's working out for Bryce Young this year.
I hope
far.
so.
He
because
has
he needs
Thielen.
it. And he
I'm not
deserves it.
saying
He's a
Thielen's
good
going to
kid.
be. I think Thielen
Good
retires
quarterback.
after this year. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got
think
one more in him.
You think so?
I don't know if I think his deal's for 2 years.
The only
isn't it?
reason I think he does is because of how well he's played this year. I mean,
I think his deal's for 2 years. I think he's just going to play out his deal.
can you look up his stats real quick? Just like
Adam
pull
Thielen?
his profile up so we can see what he's got on
I
the year.
can.
Just really quick
You
because
really like him. Do you know the guy?
he comes down to Hilton Head.
I mean, you
Just so you know, folks, too, I did take care of Doug Flutie at our restaurant.
Yeah, Doug Flutie came in
Again,
and
he's
sat
done
down. Poor guy sat down at one of Kevin's tables.
Poor guy.
Kevin tried to
I
give me
took
a little
care of-
reach
I
around.
took care of him,
I
didn't
know
I?
you tried to give him a hand. He's still I think he ended up jerking off the guy he was with because he doesn't have
The guy sat next to him.
Hey, bring that over here.
I was like,
You got $4?
I mean, if anybody doesn't know, Doug Flutie's a Buffalo Bills legend. So
Oh, he's just a legend in general, man. And he played a lot of Canadian football.
Yeah.
He played for the Patriots. And played
Boston
for,
College.
Yeah, man, he's
had that
just-
game in Boston College. Okay, so what do we got here?
Doug Flutie's a legend. Cheers,
Hey,
Doug
cheers
Flutie's a
to
legend.
Doug.
And you taking care of him.
He's a good guy.
Everybody. On the season, he's got 68 receptions for 652, 4 touchdowns, averaging 9.6 yards a catch.
So, what's good about
That's
that
okay.
is, he's going to have a 1,300 yard reception season. And he's, 32? 31?
He's born in 1990. He's my age. I was born in 1990, so he's 33.
Wow.
Yeah.
To still be playing football at that level is great for him. Especially as a wide receiver, you don't get a lot of that.
I mean, he's got 2-3 years left if he wants it.
And the only reason I'm agreeing with you on that is because of how well he's playing this season.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a shit. It's hard to judge his play with playing.
Could you imagine if he was on the Bills? I think he'd be having a better season with Josh Allen throwing to
Can you
him.
imagine if he was on the fucking Chiefs, homie?
Oh.
They need him. They fucking need him.
Oh my God, you're right about that.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be a big player for some
Look
of
at
these
how
teams that are
look
looking
how
for
many
help.
games Mahomes has won, and his receiving course sucks outside of Travis Kelce.
You know what? A lot of it's him. I'm not gonna say and shit on Mahomes. I love Mahomes, but a lot of it's Andy Reid. I mean, can we give Andy Reid
Coaching
credit?
again, yeah. Coaching again.
He ever since he went to Kansas
Do you
City,
think-
he could win Coach of the Year every year. He's awesome.
I just want to ask a question though. Do you think that's why Mahomes let him sneak up on his chicken nuggets?
It's probably, buddy.
Like, I'm just gonna let him have him because he's an
Is that a
amazing guy.
commercial that I've never seen or
He's
something?
like, doop, 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 and takes the nuggets, and Mahomes does nothing about it. Doesn't knock him out, doesn't smack his hand away. He's like, what am I going to do? I mean, we're winning games, and he wants my chicken nuggets. He can have them.
Indianapolis, New England. That was a shit fest over there, and poor Germany. Watch that fucking game.
They're trying to get views and trying to get teams for Europe. You're not going to get them playing those shit games.
I know, but they don't. Every game you play with, there's going to
Do
be
you
shit.
think they had a
You're
good
having
time at
these
that
players
game?
I think they did. I think the people that were there did.
Oh, just because there was so
A
much
lot of
beer,
them,
they're drinking.
Half
That's
of that
all
had to
right.
be fucking Americans traveling over there.
It was just stupid. That's it, but still, those two teams.
What do you do when you go to a football game? You drink beer. You fucked
But
up.
why do you put some good games over there if you want to get views and you want to put teams over
The
there?
problem is you have to play. You have to play on these. They gave you Dolphins fucking Chiefs last week, man. That's like as best as you could do.
But don't go from Dolphins to Chiefs to New England and Indy.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna
I
put a
don't
divisional
know, man.
game over.
What are you
going to
do anyways?
Game
Because
over there, man,
let me say one thing. How are they going to get teams over there? What are you going to have? You're going to fly over there and do a whole entire trip from London to Germany every year with these teams?
it's a money grab, man.
The hours invested in these players and the jet lag, and then they got to come back to
I know it
America and
sucks.
play.
And that's partly the reason why the games are so shitty is because all that fucking jet lag.
We're never going to host a
Traveling
Super Bowl over there. What are we going to watch it at 5 in the morning?
Well, who knows? I don't.
That's a time difference too. That's why we're playing.
Oh, is that how that works?
I mean, well, don't you think that's ridiculous to say we're going to have teams over there in the future, and unless they're going to play each other?
Yes, I think it's ridiculous.
Okay, so that's all I'm trying to get at. I'm not trying
I
to.
understand why you're saying.
I'm not trying to make you feel like.
You can't put divisional games over there. That takes a home field
Not
advantage
all
in a
divisional
divisional
games.
game. You can't do a divisional game, period. Because if you take the home field advantage away from a team in a divisional, I mean,
Yeah,
that's-
what if one
that's
of those
like
teams
cutting
goes to
their
the
fucking knees
playoffs?
out.
They don't get to have.
It's stupid. So you can't have those games.
I don't understand
I
what.
mean, wouldn't you love to watch fucking Ravens Steelers over there? Wouldn't you love to watch 49ers Seahawks
course,
over there?
of
But
course.
you can't fucking do that. You just can't do it. So anyway, let's keep moving. Houston, Cincinnati, my fucking boy, man, Stroud. He
You
beat
really
the
like
fucking
him.
Bengals, baby.
He's
It wasn't a large shootout. I mean, 30 to 27 is not a small amount of points, but like it wasn't like a crazy shootout. But that was a shootout. It came down to the fucking wire.
One quick question: if Carolina would have picked him first overall instead of Bryce Young, do you think they're in a different position than they're in right now, or do you think he just got lucky with the team he's got with the young, vibrant wide receivers that are freaking really killing it, and then the veteran Noah Brown who's still killing? I mean, he had a great game too.
The Panthers would 100%
Did you see what
be
Singletary
better
did?
if they had picked Stroud instead of you. 100%, I believe that.
Okay.
He's just a different dude.
Would you?
I mean, if you ever get a chance, watch one of his press conferences, watch one of his interviews after the thing. This dude's so confident. He's so calm.
That's what you
And
need to.
but he's
You
tough.
need
And he goes out there and
confidence.
he kicks some
Man,
fucking ass.
He really has. You're
He
right.
is a different kind of dude, man.
Can't even argue
You can't
that
tell
fact.
from watching him talk that he's a first year player. You have no fucking idea he's a rookie if you watch one of his interviews. If you just came in and was like, oh, there's a football player. Yeah, he's probably been in the league 4 to 10 years. You had no idea he's a rookie. He's awesome. And it's all about him. If he was on the Panthers, maybe they wouldn't be winning games, but they would be a better team right now if they had.
And if Bryce Young would have went to Houston,
Should Cleveland be a better team if we had Stroud right now?
man,
Fuck.
they probably would have taken him had they had the pick. Who knows?
If they didn't,
They had no confidence in.
They didn't walk into that massage parlor late one afternoon and say, hey, we'll take him.
We'll have him.
He's like, let me
see?
finish.
We'll have him. See, he looks like he knows what he's doing there with the
Hey,
football.
great game, man. And even Burrow played
Singletary though. I just want to say he had his record.
Bro, he went nuts.
He had his-
150 some yards.
Yeah, it was over there.
Oh, bro,
and
he
a,
went
and a
fucking
toucher.
nuts.
Best game he's ever had in his career. Couldn't do
Good
that
for
in
him.
Buffalo. They couldn't give him
Good
the
for him.
holes. They couldn't let him get through.
Good for him. Cincinnati's got a defense that can really, really track that, like be good when they want to. But sometimes they just let people do what they want to.
Yep.
I mean, 30 carries, Singleton. Holy fucking shit! He ran the ball 30 fucking times. There's 34 carries for the whole fucking team. He's got 30 of them for 150 and a toucher. That's insane. Longest was 22.
Nice.
That is insane.
He's a good
Stroud, dude. Stroud, 23 for 39. It's okay.
What'd he
356, 1-1.
Wow.
I mean, just a G. He ran the ball twice for 8 and a toucher.
A
I mean, so
G.
he ran one in.
Why can't he be
Noah
a
Brown,
D?
7
Or
catches for
Alamo
172. Dalton Schultze, my Schultze, 4 catches for 71. Tank Dell, 6 catches, 56 and a toucher.
Did you
Awesome.
did you say Noah Brown yet?
Huh? Yeah, he was the first one. 7
Okay.
catches for
I didn't hear
100
you,
Yeah,
'cause you were-
172.
You were gagging. You were gargling.
Tyler Boyd drops a big pass late in this game for a touchdown that really would have changed this
Didn't
game. They had just scored.
I'm glad Cincinnati lost. I like the
Cincinnati's coming
Texans
back.
better than Cincinnati, anyways.
Cincinnati's coming back. They're down 3 at this
They
point.
pissed me off.
They throw a big bomb to Boyd, and they get right up in there. They're kind of going in with the
Jamar Chase
15-20
played,
yard
right?
line. He cuts over the middle on a thing. Yeah, Jamar Chase went crazy. Five catches, 124 and a touchdown.
5 catches for 124?
Yeah.
And Higgins was out, correct?
Yeah, he's weird. He sucks. So Tyler Boyd, okay, so they're going over here. They need 3 points, right? They need 3 points to tie it. But they're going for the touchdown.
Did you say 2 points or 3 points?
Yeah, maybe 3 points
To tie it.
to tie.
Okay.
This was a tie game at 27 until the Texans went back down because they're fucking awesome. Boyd drops a pass, a post thing over the middle. Right in his fucking hands. He's open. Nobody's there. He goes, bop, 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 smacks it up, tries to catch again, drops it. That was a touchdown. They had to settle for the field goal, ties the fucking game. They give the ball back to Stroud with, I don't know, 2 minutes left, something like this. Stroud goes down and gets the fucking field goal because it's a fucking G. Those are the Schultz over the middle. Schultz catches this thing, gets his legs taken out.
He's a D.
Fucking
He's a
matter.
D.
It's a G.
I'm going to start saying
Great game. I love this Texas team. They're my favorite team in the league right now. He's my favorite player in the league right now. I just love what they're fucking doing. They're fun to. It's fun to follow.
He's your favorite player in the league
He's
right
my
now?
favorite fucking player in the league right now. I love to hear about him play. I would love to actually get to watch him play one of these times. But I love to sit there and look at stat sheet. I love to watch his highlights. I love to watch him do interviews afterwards. I think he's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
As a rookie, man, he's got so much fucking poise. We haven't seen a rookie like this.
What's
act
their
like
record
this.
now? They have a winning record, right? Or no, they might not yet. But they I think by the end of the season they do.
5-4, yeah. They're 5-4.
I think by the end of the season their record's going to show.
I would love to see them snag a wild card spot, but it's going to be really
They're
hard with the
probably
AFC
going to.
North. I don't know.
No, it's not.
If the playoffs ended today, if the playoffs ended
They're
last
one
week,
game
every
behind-
single team in the AFC North is going to the playoffs.
They're one game behind most of the teams.
They got a shot, man. Good for them. New Orleans, Minnesota. Love to see Dobbs win this game. Dobbs is a G.
He's good.
Dobbs is good.
He is a D.
He
is a D.
I mean, come on, man. He comes in, he fucking lights Hawkinson up. Hawkinson was catching balls all fucking day.
He peppers him.
He peppered.
He assaults him.
It was
He
awesome.
assaults and peppers him with the ball.
He got out. He ran this touchdown where he escaped his pocket. He did a little juke. He juked nobody for a second. It was just a funny play, but he got the hell out of there and ran for it. Dobbs is awesome. Good for fucking Dobbs. I'm glad he's on Minnesota.
He did the jukebox boogie.
Minnesota needs to start thinking about maybe not having Kirk Cousins anymore. I know it sucks because he's hurt now, so you can't really trade him for what you could have traded him for. But they probably should have just traded his ass and got somebody like this.
Yeah, 'cause
Dobbs is going to win games.
He lost every game he played, I think. Except for
He
one.
threw for 400 every game and lost. That's not true, but you know what I mean.
That's not his fault. I'm not blaming him for that.
He's a great quarterback, but he doesn't win games. He's not.
Dobbs is really, he's where it's at right now.
Dobbs is in the middle where he's
I like that.
in the middle. But he's fun to watch.
All
Green
right.
Bay, Pittsburgh, fuck Pittsburgh. I don't know how they keep winning these games. They fucking suck. Like
We already
the
discussed
coach.
that.
I know,
Coach.
but it's still
Tomlin out there doing his thing. He's tripping
They
people.
fucking
He
suck.
waits till they're running down the sideline and, like you said, sticks his foot out.
He got you.
Anything to help the team,
How long
right?
did we say that was? Like 7 years ago.
Anything to help the team, though. I'm sure he gets his digs in here and there.
Tennessee, Tampa. We both took Tampa in this game. I'm glad to see.
And Tampa
Baker.
did win, right?
26.
I know Mike Evans went off.
Yes.
Wasn't it like 140 yards on a toucher?
Yeah, 143. Yeah.
Talk about a D.
Baker Mayfield,
That's a big D
278.
right there.
Awesome.
Big D.
Take it easy.
I'll take it
Fucking
easy,
weird.
slow,
Good for you,
hard,
Baker.
whatever.
Keep going, Baker. Come on,
Yeah,
Baker.
stroke
You
him
can do
off.
this
There
shit.
you go for the camera. So you said,
Yeah, Baker.
You know
Yo,
what's
win that
right.
game. Let me make sure the camera's seeing us. Hold on. Adam's all right. Adam.
Yeah, see? I'm saying.
Adam.
Oh,
Look
no.
at Lucy. She's like, this guy's so big and bulgy. Come here, sweetheart. Yeah.
Aw. Lucy, let me pet you. Come here. No? Can I pet you now? Come on, baby.
Go ahead. Go ahead. See Uncle Kevin. Just quit calling him Uncle.
Come here.
San Francisco, Jacksonville. We did not see this coming. We both took Jacksonville. Now, I'll tell you what. I watched some of the highlights of this game. You know,
Can I say one thing really quick?
it was
Remember I told you if Jacksonville wins, it's going to be an upset? And you're like, I don't see that as an upset at all.
I
told you.
don't think it would have been upset. I don't think that the fact that they won that big makes Jacksonville winning the game an upset.
I think that it would.
I really thought
I
Jacksonville
knew
was gonna
San
win
Fran
this
was
game.
going to win, but we both picked Jacksonville, didn't we?
But we saw how San Fran was playing. I'll tell you what.
That's the only
difference
reason
was.
we thought Jacksonville had a
Two things
chance.
happened in this game to make this game go how it was. Look at this goofy ass girl.
So San Fran played like San Fran yesterday. That's
They
why.
got their groove back,
Mhm.
and they got Chase Young. He's actually working for them. They were beating the shit
God.
out of poor Trevor Lawrence. He couldn't see. He couldn't even fucking breathe.
You know what he got in fantasy?
No.
Negative .05.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was because of the defensive line. They were after him all fucking day.
Do you think after the game they asked him why the long face?
Probably.
Okay.
And he went.
Team Lawrence.
I love to see him lose. I hate that motherfucker. But I still think the Jags are a good team.
They lost
I don't know.
yesterday.
I think that they just kind of got surprised here. I think the pass rush for 49ers, nobody saw that.
They got surprised, all right.
So
Travis Etienne couldn't do anything. He
good for
couldn't
the
get the ground
49ers.
game going. They had no ground game.
because they couldn't. The line, or defensive and offensive line play, respectively, for
Well, and Bosa for
was
San
so
Fran is
lopsided.
disgusting.
Chase Young was flying around.
I wish
The
I could see it.
linebackers are in play
I
because
had
there's
that
so many
game
people
on,
trying
but I
to
was at
block
work.
these two motherfuckers. That the linebackers are not open to pass.
It was
rush.
hard enough with Bosa. Now you got Young,
Exactly.
Super Bowl team.
And
Right
that
there.
opens up play for corner blitzes,
I
for
think-
safety blitzes, linebacker blitzes.
I'm going
and
to
nobody
call it
can
right
handle
now, too. I think NFC Championship this year. I think there's a lot of people in the run. I think it's Philly and San Fran again for the game. to go
It
to
might
the ball.
be because San Fran really upgraded.
Everybody's up
Trace
talking Dallas. They're playing great ball, but it's still Dak Prescott, and he's going to screw it up in the end.
I don't believe that.
I do.
I think everybody hates on Dak, and Dak's really fucking good. I think he has bad games.
I'm not hating on him. I just don't think he's good enough.
I do. I don't think he's the problem with Dallas. That's it. Cleveland, Baltimore. We already talked about that. Go Cleveland. I'm so happy when we won that.
Yeah, I know
Atlanta,
you-
Arizona. Now you picked Arizona. Or excuse me, you picked Atlanta. I picked
Atlanta.
Arizona.
Yep.
Because I thought there was going to be a little magic with the Kyler Murray thing, and he didn't play amazingly. He didn't go crazy, but he played a
Did
good
he
game.
throw some touchdowns?
Yeah, he threw a touchdown. I think he threw
Just
a
one?
pick. He ran one in. Oh,
Ran
he
one
might
in.
he might not have thrown a touchdown actually. I think he just ran one in. Let me check that out. But I mean, he was definitely the reason they won the game. I think because you can't really say much
Excuse
about
me.
the defense. The defense is so up and down. We had a bet on Drake London from last week. You
Yeah,
remember
so
this?
what was it?
It was a beer and a shot for blah. I can't fucking remember. We have to go back and watch
It
tape.
was the most, how many receptions he was going to have. How many reception yards he was going to have. And I think it was like a 40 over-under kind of thing, which he threw under. I think I picked over and he threw under. I think I lost that bet.
Can you just say what the bet was? Instead of just,
If I knew exactly what it was, I would. But I don't have it exactly right in my head what it was.
all right. We'll have to go back and look because I
Yeah.
think he owe me a beer and a shot.
I think I owe you beer and a shot.
Let's
I
see
think
what he
that's-
had though. Hold on. Drake London, 3 catches for 36. Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably lost.
Yeah,
They only had 94 passing yards.
which sucks.
Holy shit! I didn't know. I didn't realize that. No wonder.
Bijan had a good
and they
game.
almost won. And they
Bijan had a
almost
good
won.
game.
That's how.
That's
bad
because
it
Bijan
was.
had a good game.
22 carries, 95 in the toucher. Yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's
good.
really good.
That's good.
Yeah. 17 fantasy
James
points
Conner
or
came back today. So he had 16,
How did he do?
16 carries, 73 yards. Not bad for
No
first game
touchdown?
back.
No touchdown?
No touchies.
Okay.
Did he catch
Probably
anything?
close.
No, he didn't catch
No,
anything.
no receiving yards?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Not even a catch. Maybe he got a target, but he didn't get a catch.
Okay. Well, we can forgive him. He just came back.
Clayton Tune came in and rushed for a touchdown.
Clayton to the tune.
Yeah, one catch, one carry, 1 yard, and 1 touchdown. He didn't
The
throw
tune
ball.
of 1 yard, 1 touchdown.
Kyler Murray, six rushes, 33 yards and a toucher, 19 for 32. Pretty good. 249, okay.
It's not
no
pretty
touchers. No passing touchers.
That's not pretty good at all. At least he
Dude,
got a
for first
touchdown.
game back,
Okay, fine. First game back. But if he's
the
playing
reason
this
they won.
way again in another 2 to 3 weeks, you should have kept Dobbs.
He's the reason.
Dobbs was winning them games too. This Dobbs is just winning games.
3 sacks for Arizona.
You
That's
could
good.
put Dobbs on the Jets and he'd probably win some games. He'd have Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall.
I think
he'd win
I
games.
think you could put Dobbs on a different team for 17 weeks, and he'd win half those games.
I think he'd win more.
Maybe a little
No,
under.
I think
but
he'd win.
He's going to win
no,
6
I think he'd win more. The guy's winning games.
for 2 different teams this year. He was on 3 different teams this year. He was a Brown first.
Freaking sponsor his ass.
Who? That is fucked up. Say it to the camera. Say what you said. I don't know if they heard
Let
you.
them.
He thinks head and shoulders.
You bring a new element to the game,
But his head doesn't accept shampoo.
which is perfect for it.
Alright.
People would buy it.
Maybe just a lotion company.
Dude, maybe we need to give this guy a call.
I
and
don't think
present
he needs
some
any advice.
options.
Actually, I think we're being very rude to a very good quarterback.
I'm not being
I
rude.
respect
I like him, and I respect him too.
You don't see the trash man coming around and say, "Hey, you want a job, kid? To you, okay? Leave him alone."
I'd probably say yes.
Hey, buddy, you look good on the back of this truck.
I'd be like, "Do you think so?" Let me stand up there for you.
Oh, you just saying
Stop
that.
it! Stop.
You got Adam in the back. Come on, baby, over here. I'm making a star.
I'm gonna
See?
film this. See? Get on that trash truck.
Where's Adam at?
Bring new elements to the game. That's what you got to do.
I guess so. If that's what you say. You idiot. Atlanta, Arizona, Detroit, Los Angeles, fucking shootout. Both quarterbacks went bonkers, baby. Herbert looked great in the loss.
I think you need another shot because you're getting very overexcited.
Right, why don't you pour one for me while I get these?
Man, see, give me the Jack Daniels bottle. See.
By the way, let's just bring this back up. Before the season started, this motherfucker was saying that Herbert's not as good as Justin Fields or the love.
Don't give me that crap when he has one good game.
One good game. He's had several this year. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah, he's the best.
No, he's not.
He's going
27 for
you
40,
already told me he's going to the
323,
Super Bowl
4
this year.
touchers, 1 interception.
He's amazing.
4 rushes for 15. And he loses.
That's a bartender shot pour right there for you.
I don't appreciate that.
You do?
Montgomery came out today. Big class for Montgomery.
Now let's slow it down here for a second because I haven't even. So we're talking about Detroit.
We're talking about Detroit and the Chargers.
And the
yes.
Chargers. Okay.
Big shootout game. Run by, I think it was a field goal. Yeah.
Jared Goff had an okay game too. He wasn't outstanding, but he had
23 for 33, 333, 2 touchers, no interceptions.
It's good.
That's very good.
That is very good. You're right.
That's very good. He played well. He had 3 rushes for -2 yards.
Do you feel this Detroit Lions team is going? See, that's another one. Could they be a NFC contender?
They are playoff bound, baby.
They're going to the playoffs for sure.
After that, buddy, I'm not going to say anything because they are just so wishy-washy. And I don't. If their offense isn't banging, like if you're a team with a great pass rush, you can beat them no problem.
Yeah.
And that's just how that goes. When you
Not
have
really. They have their running backs are 2 of the best in the league right now.
I agree. I understand that.
And Gibbs is a rookie, correct?
But if you, yes, he is.
And you know what?
Good.
They sold so high.
2 touchers this game.
They sold so high on Bijan in the draft. They sold. Everybody was taking him in fantasy. You got this guy Gibbs, who you would basically give half of your team to have on your squad right now if you're playing for money.
Jim, remember the first 4 games of the season? He wasn't really getting any touches. It was all
no, but that's okay. But what's he getting now? All of them.
No, he's not. Montgomery's his first game back.
Well, I know Montgomery ceded a touchdown to him that game. Montgomery got called in on one of the plays in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
He ceded it and said, "Let Gibbs go." And Gibbs went ahead and ran it in from like 2 yards out.
Good man.
He gave it to him because he knew who the hot hand was.
So check this out: 12 carries for 116 and a toucher. That's David Montgomery. Awesome. 14 carries, so 2 more carries than David. 77 yards, a lot less, but 2 touchers. Who do you want? Who would you take? I'd
have to take both.
I'd take Montgomery. I mean, he had the better game. I know Gibbs had 2 touchdowns. I do.
I think the touchdowns
Here's
are more
the
important
thing
because
that
they put points on the board.
here's-
The rushing yards are great, but I want the guy who's punching it in. Just like
Montgomery had a 75-yard run. So if you take that away, the yardage goes a little bit more lopsided.
there's pros and cons to both. You're right and I'm right. You're wrong and I'm wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I understand. You're right.
You know, I mean, you're not going to take
You're right.
you're not going to take those 2 touchdowns away from Gibbs. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's great.
Because some of those running backs, they're pushing 100, sometimes 150 yards rushing with no touchdowns.
So you think the way to beat the Detroit Lions is to catch them on a bad day or stop the run?
No,
I think it's to catch them on a bad day or stop the pass.
I think it's to catch them on a bad day and hopefully stop Bill if you're not stopping them. I mean, wasn't Baltimore the ones who did that to them? Wasn't Baltimore the one that
fucking shit out of them, 30-6.
they caught them at the right moment in time? They caught them when
That
they
was a
were
bad game.
they were high in the clouds and
Detroit didn't have Montgomery.
they were riding
Gibbs
that
was
with that winning streak and that's what you got to do,
Yeah,
man.
they're playing out of their minds.
Now, can they beat Philly or San Fran? I think those are 2 teams that could easily stop them.
I hope.
Those defenses are incredible. You chase, like you said, Chase Young, Bosa on a Goff at the same time. He's not throwing a lot of passes at that point. He's dumping it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't know if the Detroit can win that game. I don't think they can beat a team like that.
Philly, same thing.
They can beat Philly. Detroit can luck up and beat
They
Philly.
can.
I don't think they luck up and beat 49ers.
I don't either.
And I hope. So back to the Chargers. I hope that for the Chargers' sake. Now they're close in these games. They're what 4 and 5.
Herbert has had a good season.
Yes, he's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback. I hate him still. I'm never gonna like him.
That's big of you.
Yeah.
11 catches, 175, and 2 touches for Keenan Allen, who left the game, went into the fucking tunnel.
What happened?
Something happened to him. Did something.
They
He
didn't
came
know?
back out and he fucking balled out. This
Did he shit his pants?
is a monster.
Did he Lamar Jackson in his pants?
Oh, maybe he did a little Paul Pierce.
That happens.
Yeah, maybe. I hope for the Chargers' sake that Eckler can. Hattie, what are you doing there, little Hattie?
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, sweetheart. I hope for the Chargers'
chilling.
sake that she's a good girl.
Really good. I never hear her get upset, cry, nothing. She's amazing.
So
She's
check
like
this.
Molly. She's very
Thank you,
chill.
Precious.
She's not like you.
Oh, she's exactly
No,
like my mom.
not
Yeah,
you.
I don't think it's my child, to be honest.
Exactly.
I think Molly was.
Beautiful daughter.
I hope that Eckler can. Okay, so check this out for Eckler. Tell
What
me
did
the name
Eckler
of
have?
it.
Just out of
19
curiosity.
carries,
Right.
67 yards, and a
Terrible.
toucher. Listen,
Okay, that's not good, but it's
four,
not for 19 carries.
4 catches for 48 yards.
Wow, so he did have a good outing.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like,
It's not
you know,
Eckler.
he came back and we thought he was going to rush
What's
for
wrong with him?
120.
What's wrong with him right now?
I don't remember why he was hurt, but he just came back last game. The last game was his first
Right.
game back from his knee or whatever the fuck it was.
Okay, so he's still feeling his injury.
Is he? I don't know.
I
I don't
think
watch the
it's-
game, so I don't know.
I think in 2 weeks he's back to Eckler again. I think he's just still nursing it a little bit, and
Bro.
he's probably got a little bit of some
Fucking-
type of a bruise that's ailing him. And
He was tied for second in receiving targets or receptions. Excuse me. He was second in targets.
Mm-hmm.
Keenan Allen 11
lit it up, huh?
for 175 and
Wow,
2 touches.
that's amazing too. That's
And he
the
took
beauty
snaps
of
off to go
thinking
to the
about that.
fucking
Like,
tunnel. You know.
just like with Chase, how are you only getting the ball 5 times in a game and you're putting up 140 yards on that?
Big catches. Yak.
Yards after the catch.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's a receiver.
I was actually.
You know,
If we could
same
dig
thing for
deeper into
Keenan
that
Allen.
one, see.
Keenan Allen is 32, 33, isn't he? The guy's he's getting up there in age, and he's performing like an elite wide receiver.
Keenan's like in the same boat as Thielen right now. They're just different players, different sizes, different
I
styles.
like
but they're like the
Keelan. I like
same
Keelan
age,
better.
kinda.
I like Keelan a lot better though. Keenan Allen, I mean,
He's just a better receiver. He's bigger. He's a body. He can do possession things.
and
Better-
he can.
not a better route runner,
I've
but-
seen him get up in the air and grab that ball out of the freaking
He's
sky.
going to do things that are out of his wheelhouse.
I'm not talking sexual like you're thinking. That's not what we're doing.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. All right, let's do the shot. Mid shot. Let's
Mid
go.
shot.
Cheers. We're doing good. We're making good time. I think.
We're doing good. The goal is to not get too off topic. I think we're doing good.
I like getting off topic sometimes.
That's fun. Adam's not here, so fuck him. You know, we can talk about what we want to talk
We
about.
can do the figure 4 leg lock on me?
No,
Yeah,
no, the
see?
video's fucked. Oh, honey.
Put my legs around your neck, see?
Thank you,
yes,
sweetheart.
oh, yes.
Thank you, baby.
Love
God, you
it.
look good in your Miles Garrett jersey or shirt. Look at that shirt.
You're going to be wearing that for him later.
Just that.
95, see?
Yeah, I thought he was 92.
I had this older lady that comes in the Longhorn every Sunday to see her sweetheart, right? And
What's her name?
she beat cancer.
Did she?
Yeah, her name's Patty. We call her
Awesome.
Patty Cakes.
Awesome.
And she was like, yeah. And she was like, my friend was telling me the one day. She
Talks to the 40s gangster?
she does. How much they love the 49ers? I said, well, what about the 69ers? Yeah. Right in front of and the whole bar like turns and they're like, she says these outlandish every time before she drinks like her SoCo, she goes, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby. And she tips it back. I'm like, yeah,
How old is
Patty.
she?
81, 80.
Good for Patty.
Oh my god.
Hey, shout out to Patty Cake.
This girl
Good
gets
for you.
it,
What a
man. I'm
woman.
telling
She's
you.
drinking SoCo?
On the rocks. That's what she had. Then she orders a big fat steak. Rare.
This
She
a
goes,
woman.
just give it to me as
This
rare.
is a woman you're talking about here. This is a real woman.
I'm telling you. And people that come in from Dockside to see me, they love her. They like when Kate and Adam come in, they sit next to her immediately. Like, Patty, they love her. She gave them a set of Skull shot glasses the one day. She brought it in for and bought it for them. She's like, here, look, I want you and Kevin and all you guys to do these shots when you get out of here. We're like, thank you, Patty. She's that type of lady, you know what I mean?
Awesome. Good for Patty. Shout out to fucking Patty.
Tips me $20 every week. Her bill's only 20. She tips me 100% every week. Freaking amazing lady.
Hey. I'm not even shout out to Patty. I'm not gonna say. The 69ers. That's why you're making jokes.
That was so funny.
Back on track. New York, Dallas. Not much to say here. Dallas beat the brakes off.
Wow.
We knew it was gonna happen. We just didn't know it was gonna happen.
Look, I did, but
we both knew it was gonna happen. We just didn't know.
I
it was
thought
gonna
because it was a divisional battle, maybe it was going to be a little bit closer.
we didn't take. You know what, DeVito, he did what he could. He did way better than I thought he was gonna do. He didn't do good, but he did better than I thought he was gonna do. He threw for a touchdown. He got a touchdown in this game. He threw it to Shepard, like a 10-yard touchdown to Shepard.
When's Daniel Jones coming back, or is he not?
Who cares?
Is he benched?
Honestly, who cares? He shouldn't come. If I was Daniel Jones, I'd collect my money and just.
If I was Daniel Jones, I'd do Dumb and Dumber 3.
Yeah, for real. For real. He looks like him.
Cheers.
Shout out.
Cheers. Molly's amazing
Mimosa.
mimosas.
Cheers, baby. Cheers, Hattie. Cheers, Lucy.
delicious.
But yeah, we knew it was going to happen. Dak looked great. I don't think that's the problem with this team. If this team does have a problem, it's probably just a Dallas curse, or maybe it's their fucking owner, or maybe it's just their, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's their head coach, McCarthy. I don't think Dak's the problem. Yes, he has bad games. He's a quarterback.
How did Pollard do? Do you have him pulled up on any
Not
chance?
very well. I think he had
Really?
11 carries for 55 or something. Like, dude.
No touchers?
So Cooks went crazy in this game. Cooks
I
and
saw
Lamb
that.
went fucking nuts in this game.
He's a good receiver, but he's going to have his ups and downs, you know? I mean, he's
Well, I just don't know they're using him. Like, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. Dallas's offense is like, they don't have an identity this year. I mean, they do, but they
They have
don't. Like,
CeeDee
last year was like, we know
they
what the
have
fuck we're
CeeDee
doing.
Lamb. That's their identity. And I think CeeDee Lamb had a great game too, am I right?
Dude, he did great.
What did he have? Like
Let's go to,
183 yards? Okay, go ahead.
So, Rico,
Run it through.
their backup running back, had
Rico
12 carries.
Suave? He plays for them?
No, it's like Dodal or Dowdle.
Oh, Dowdle.
Dowdle.
He's
Rico.
a running back.
We just call him Rico.
Did he have a good game or something?
12 carries, 79 and a toucher.
Wow.
Tony Pollard, 15 carries. 3 more carries for only 55 yards. No fucking touchers.
Oh, God.
Dak Prescott had a rushing touchdown. CeeDee Lamb had a rushing touchdown. 2 carries for Dak for 17 and a
I
toucher.
want to know CeeDee
1
Lamb
carry,
stats.
14.
I want to know CeeDee Lamb stats.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. CeeDee Lamb, 1 carry, 14 yards and a toucher. 11 catches, 151 and a toucher.
Oh, my God.
Brandon Cooks, 9 catches, 173 smackers
Jeez,
and a
that's some
toucher.
Jamar Chase numbers right there. How many
Fucking
touches,
nuts,
too?
dude. No, just one, but 173 yards on 9 catches. I mean,
My
it's just fucking
God.
insane. He had 10 targets. CeeDee Lamb had 14, but he ends up with the more yards.
Dak just
he went nuts.
imposed his will
This
against
is what
this Giants defense.
Cooks is supposed to be doing for them every game. He's supposed to be.
This
this awesome
isn't going to happen every game. They're not playing the
they're not
Giants.
playing the Giants every game. I understand that, but he's supposed to be catching 5 balls for 60 yards and maybe a toucher every game. He's just not. He had more yards this game, Brandon Cooks, and he's had all fucking
Season, I bet.
combined.
I
No,
bet.
no, it's true. I'm not-
I believe it.
So he should be doing this for them all the time. They're supposed to be this insanely crafted, awesome offense with Tony Pollard leading the way. But you know what? Without Ezekiel Elliott there taking the smacks and doing the blocking, Tony Pollard's having a rough go at it this year. I know he came back from breaking his leg. He had a tibia or fibia, whatever the hell it is. He broke that and he came back. And
That's the problem. They
last year he
abandoned.
was so good when he had that other person.
When they drop Zeke, they abandon the run game. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, "You're stupid."
33
That's
carries
exactly what
for
happened.
the game is not abandoning the run game. They're
No,
just
they're
not getting the
attempting.
plot out of it.
But
They're not getting the plot
Donald's
out.
going to be that guy going through the season. And
Rico?
Pollard's going to, yeah, I think Pollard's going to
I
take
love
a back
Rico.
seat.
But I love Pollard too. But you know what? Pollard needs to be number 2.
Okay, but one thing can I say? Had they kept, let's say they kept Zeke this year and ran him one more year.
Mhm.
What kind of season do you think he had?
Zeke,
Yeah, if he
probably
played.
abysmal. But you know what?
I don't think that.
Pollard would have a fucking fantastic season if they kept Zeke.
Yeah.
You know what Zeke does good? Goal line, nasty 2-3 yard plays. He blocks. He's a fucking blocker. He knows what he's doing. He's smart back there when he picks up blocks. He knows exactly what he's doing. He does all the dirty work
It's
so that the other
touchdowns,
guys
though.
can be running backs.
He still gets touchdowns, too.
Yeah, he'll get a couple, you know. He might
think
even
he
catch
got-
a ball out of the backfield too.
I think he got one not this week, but last week.
Yeah,
He
for
got-
New England.
He's putting them in.
But Pollard needs somebody to be the number 1, do the big ugly shit like Zeke was doing. Zeke
Yeah.
was one of the best
You
running
know,
back blockers.
they
in
should
the
have
league.
retired Zeke and
still
Dallas.
is.
Why did you not just let him finish it out? They weren't going to have to pay him a lot of money.
Listen,
New England's not
I
paying
was
him a lot of money.
okay with him getting rid of him. I really was. I was like, hey, this Pollard guy's awesome, but I didn't realize until this year, like, shit, Pollard needs a number 1 to be good.
And Donald's not going to be that number 1. He's going to just come in and take his spot.
Rico's good, but he's always a third. He's always a 2 or 3.
You know, I
He's
think
always going to be a 2 or 3.
I think he won't be by the end of the season.
He's going to have good games. He's a good running back, but he's not.
I
not
get
his
it. I
play,
get
dude.
it.
He's
I
not
get
that guy.
it. I totally get it. But I think he's going to be better by the end of the season.
Saquon, 13 carries for 66.
That's
Tommy
terrible.
DeVito ran the ball 7 times for 41. Tommy DeVito, 14 for 27, 86 yards, 2 touchers, and an interception.
So, DeVito's his granddad, or?
I guess so. Old Robert. They put Cooper Rush in at the end of this game. I love Cooper Rush. Threw a pick, but that's okay. He was 7 for 9.
I like Cooper
I
Rush.
love Cooper Rush. Dak Prescott,
He's a
26 for 35,
He's a
404, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, ran 1 in. Dak Prescott he's a
About
good
time
quarterback.
he had a phenomenal
He's
game.
not the problem in Dallas. He will be maybe in the
He's
next
another,
2 years.
see, in my
if you guys don't do
eyes,
something with it.
he's another Herbert in my eyes.
Dallas is a Super
I give
Bowl
him
team.
respect.
Dallas is Super
They
Bowl
are
team.
this year, I get it. But
I wish they still had Trevon Diggs.
they're going to blow it when they get to the big dance and they have to face
Yeah, I
the
know
Raiders.
that's their curse.
Yeah.
Washington, Seattle. Washington could have won this game. They let it go in the end. Let Seattle win on a fucking field goal. Your passing leader, the number 1 passing yard leader, Mr. Howell. Dude, he's leading the fucking league in yards at a quarterback, and he can't win a fucking game. I don't know what to think of him.
feel
I
bad
want to
for
like
him.
him, and I want to not like him. And I want to like him, and I want
Don't
to
think about it. Just feel bad for him.
I feel bad for him.
The guy's going to go to a good
They
team.
just traded
eventually.
his defense away, and and he's getting beat by a field goal to Seattle. I don't know what to think of it.
He's going to go to a better team. That's what we're going to think about. I guarantee you he goes to a better team in the future, and he's going to play out.
Well, he's going to be Matt Stafford then.
Fine. He's going to get a Super
Get a
Bowl with
Super Bowl,
somebody
right?
probably.
Yeah,
If he gets a good team behind him, he could go to a Super Bowl.
I hope he doesn't end up like Kirk Cousins.
But let's not just talk about him, too. Geno Smith still had a freaking amazing game.
31
after
for 47,
getting blown out
369.
Last week, sorry. I mean, he had a good game.
Dude, getting blown right away.
He's been getting blown.
369, 2 touchers, 31 for 47. He had an awesome game. He does that.
So I benched Tyler Lockett this week. Guy puts up 25 points. Could have used that.
I know, buddy. I know. Lockett's. That's why I don't like drafting him in fantasy because you have
I
to
hate
pick
drafting
the
him
games
too,
you
but
play.
when he falls in your lap, what do?
You try to play him as best you can, and you make mistakes like
The
this.
problem
That's
is
why I
he
don't
came,
draft it, 'cause you
he
make
came in a
mistakes.
situation where I could have drafted him or like Brandon Ayuk, and I had to make a decision. We're timed in our league, so
Oh, bro.
and I was like,
We're not timed enough in our league, by the way. No. You should be
In a
30
minute and
seconds.
30.
30 seconds to fucking pick.
well, I did. The
You know what you're
no-brainer to
fucking
me was to pick Lockett over Ayuk because Ayuk has his moments too. So
Do you regret that?
going into the second half of fantasy, I do
With
regret it because
hindsight,
having
hindsight.
Ayuk is about to blow up.
Tyler Lockett's really good, though. I don't not like him. I just hate
He's
him.
not. Right. He's one of those guys you love to hate. You know, I mean, you don't know what to do with them.
Brian Robinson Jr., 6 catches, 119 and a toucher.
I was gonna say,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, he's a running back.
He's a running back.
So
Well, he only got 8 carries in this game, so.
he had 119 receiving yards.
Yeah, on 6
I
catches.
thought you were reading that wrong.
No, bro, it's right here. 119, 6 catches for
So
119.
he had a lot of yards after the catch because you're checking down to him. So
His longest receiving catch was 51, so I mean that's pretty big.
wow,
It's almost half his yards there.
that's what threw him up there. That's insane though. 110.
Your boy
receptions.
McLaurin, 4 catches for 33. This guy's fucking chump.
Don't say that. He's had really good weeks.
He's pretty good.
He's good.
You know, during the trade deadline shit, they're like, oh, they're gonna package Brissett and fucking McLaurin for the Browns. I was like, you know what, dude? If we
That
can
would
get
be
McLaurin,
good.
that would be fucking good.
They're not doing Brissett because they got Watson.
I know. It's all over now. All that
McLaurin's
shit's over.
look. He's a good receiver. He's gonna he's like a Lockett. He's gonna have. Actually, I think he's better than Lockett because he's had more consistent games. So for consistency, but big plays, you're going to Lockett. But
He had the most targets this game. He had 8 targets. He only caught 4 of them.
They just shut him
was
down.
just letting
That
him
Seattle
go.
defense just shut him down. And if they hadn't have shut him down, I guarantee you he would have caught he would have been like
close
80
game.
yards and a toucher.
Sam Howell, 29 for 44. Pretty similar to Geno, actually, in percentage. 312 and 3 touchers. I mean, you can't really do much more than throw 3 touchers and throw for 312. No interceptions. He didn't turn the ball over. Let's see if he fumbled. He did fumble. He had a fumble. He had a turnover this game. You can't do that. Big sacks coming out of Seattle. They sacked him 3 times.
Big sacks
Big sack.
coming from where?
I don't know. I'm not even
going
going to go back.
I don't
into
even
that.
know what you say sometimes.
I'm done with you. I'm done
Big
with you.
sacks coming from Seattle. That
Big
sounds
sacks,
like a really. That sounds like something Adam would film.
Vegas, New York. What a shitty game. We knew it was going to be shitty. And, I mean, I don't really care about that game. I don't really care. Deontay Adams did have a insane catch. Insane one-handed catch.
Deontay or Devontae?
Devontae. What did I say?
Deontay.
Devontae.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Are you talking about the one-hander where the guy was
Yeah.
pulling
Was
him
on
and
him and he's like,
should have
"Fuck
been
you."
pass
I
interference,
know.
actually.
He caught that with a... Oh, well, yeah.
No
could've
flag
been.
was thrown.
Definitely could have been.
No flag
I
was
like the
thrown.
no call. I like the no call.
The only reason there's a no call is because he caught it. Otherwise,
Probably
if
right.
he would have dropped that one-hander, I guarantee you he would have been looking for a flag. That guy was
caught
grabbing
it,
him like
fought
they were in
him
a
off and got
freaking
him
bar Friday night.
Yeah, the bar,
5
the
cocktails
bar.
in down in Buffalo. You're on freaking, you know what I mean,
He
Chippewa
doesn't
Street.
play in Buffalo.
He might someday. You never
We're
know.
playing in Buffalo. Good for Vegas. They are 2-0 since they fired their head coach. Antonio Pierce, 2-0 as a head coach.
It's another pro and con. It's a good thing, but not for this season. Maybe in the future.
Also, I'd like to add, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Okay. And Denver and Buffalo this tonight. I
I'm
got
gonna
Denver.
go fuck myself real quick. No, go ahead. Buffalo, Denver. Let's talk
I
about it.
got Denver. You got Buffalo.
And now here's the thing.
Hold on. Let's check scores. Go ahead.
I think Buffalo sucks right now. They're my team. I
Okay.
love them, but they suck.
Okay.
So Denver could absolutely win. Here's the problem.
Okay.
The Bills are too complete. They've got Stephon Diggs. They've got Gabe Davis. They've got Dalton Kincaid who's just come out shining. He's finally doing it.
Come out.
James Cook, Leonard Fournette hopefully will play tonight.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. You've got an all-star cast.
I like Leonard Fournette on your team, by the way.
that hopefully they play him tonight. If not, we'll see him
Let's
next
see what
week.
they do.
But here's the thing. It's an all-star cast playing against Denver, who's got Russell Wilson, who sucks. He's
Jerry Jr.
one's a great quarterback.
Perrine
Cortland
and-
Sutton.
Who are there? Williams and Perrine.
And our defense is terrible right now, but they are going to absolutely shut down Judy, Sutton, Javonte.
I don't know. I
Williams.
can't even name the cornerbacks and linebackers for the Broncos right now. I don't know who they are.
It does because it doesn't matter because it just doesn't.
You have Buffalo 35-14.
I think that's a fair.
I will give you a change if you'd like a change. I will let you change your pick for the
All
first time. No
I'll change it. 31-14.
Okay, I'm not gonna change. Okay, so you got Buffalo, big numbers.
Big
which
numbers.
Is possible.
You know why? It's a,
Actually,
it's
I think
a bounce back game.
I will say, and I'm only gonna say this because honestly, if you win this game and I lose, it doesn't matter. I still win.
Doesn't matter, right?
I feel much better about your pick than my pick. 35-14 for the Bills seems more realistic.
I
than
said
24-18.
31-14. I said 31-14.
No, I kept it at 35. I'm
Okay.
gonna change it for you.
Okay. All right. Fine. Go fuck myself.
Broncos 24-18 is what I got tonight. And I, honestly, looking at the more I look at it, the worse I feel about
We just played Cincinnati and lost to that score. You think we're going to lose to Denver with that score?
it.
And
That's a
here's
really
another
good
thing.
point.
I got one more thing I want to say. Von Miller.
What about
Well, the Broncos is his ex-team.
not just his ex-team? Him and Peyton Manning won the fucking Super Bowl there. Show some goddamn respect.
What was that, 2015? I think it was 2015. Yeah. Good for them. Peyton was on he was on crutches at that point.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He's the best quarterback ever played. You show some fucking respect.
He's got a great mindset. He knows what's coming up. He knows how to play that defense. But anyways, Von Miller's going to be playing against Denver. I think he gets a revenge game. I think he gets 3 sacks. Let's go stupid and say 3 sacks for him. He's gonna
Whose sacks is he gonna get?
He is going to sack Russell so hard
Oh,
in the
God,
face.
Russell sack.
The sacks are going to be going all over
Licking
Russell's face.
CRL off him.
Oh my God. I smell fumble.
Oh,
I
speaking
smell
of Ciara.
touchdown.
I have one right here, baby. I'm good. Thank you.
I'll take one more. I'm good.
Thank you, sir. Oh, you might as well just drop it off. I love you. Thank you, baby.
I love you too.
Speaking of Ciara.
Sierra.
Thank you, and I do mean this from Bob.
This
Thank you for not bringing up
is-
Taylor fucking Swift. Even though I just brought her up.
We didn't really talk about Kansas City.
Thank you for not doing that. 'Cause anyway, let's go on to this week. Let's do some picks for this week.
Yes.
What do you think? Okay, let me get my little notebook back.
And then Adam, we're gonna get out of here and do some skits, and we'll send you those skits.
No, we're not gonna say
At 3 in the morning.
Hey, I'm taking over now. I'm not taking my shirt off anymore, Adam. It's over. Okay, you're
Just
not
his
gonna make me a
pants.
star.
Just his pants. That's
No.
it. No more shit.
You're not gonna shame
It's gonna
me
be a
into
pantsless party.
showing
and
you
I'm
my
sending
body
you
anymore.
the pics.
Come on, baby. I'm gonna make you a star. Take the
You're
shirt
gonna
off.
make them a star. See? That's what you're gonna
You
do.
don't even have the camera
Hey,
rolling.
quit crying. Just do what I tell you to do. You're
I
gonna
don't
make
know what I
money.
have. I don't have you.
Yeah, if I don't have you, what am I working with here? Huh?
All right, let's do it. Hattie,
Hattie's crying. See what you did?
it's probably Adam. Honestly,
She hears
she's
that
agreeing
name and
with us. Like he's a pervert.
We can't mention his name in front of her. She gets upset. Where's Lucille? Lucille! Look at her. Look, she's peeking out from under the chair. She said, did you say my name?
She's very scared.
Lucille!
She
come
knows
here,
that
baby.
she cannot show you her back, or you will take it.
I will have her. I will have her. God, we're making great time. We're on the picks and it's only noon.
I don't know what time we started, Kevin.
We started at 11:05.
All right, we're doing good.
Usually we get lost in
Why are you
tangents.
so concerned with time right now?
I'm not.
He's not here.
Honestly, I don't have to get my kid until 2:45, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fantastic.
And that part you're going to cut from the video.
We're not cutting shit.
Yeah, we're cutting that.
No, not cutting anything. No, there's no Adam here today. We're doing our thing today. I might just
Lucy-
post this when it's done. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We should do these things live from now on.
No,
Yeah.
let's not get crazy. No, we have to have editing. We need our editing manager.
No.
No, he edits perfectly. He knows what he's doing. All right.
Yeah, but I had to take my shirt off there.
Well, that's part of the deal.
Next week, week 11. Man, we're getting deep into the season. Pretty soon there's going to be no football. This is depressing.
It's fine. We're going to do other stuff. We're
Yeah.
still going to have our show every week.
Oh, we're doing a show.
I think we go into politics next year.
I don't think we do that. Stay the fuck out of that. Jesus Christ.
You're right. We would get canceled immediately.
To start off week 11, it's a show of the AFC North. First 2 games are 4 teams in the AFC North.
Okay. Let's start.
And these are big games. I mean, even this first one, Cincinnati, Baltimore's first game on Thursday. This is a big game
Wow.
with big implications for because the whole division's right.
Did you say it's the first game?
The first, Thursday night game is
Okay.
the first game of the week.
I thought you said Monday.
So we got home Cincinnati.
Against Baltimore.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
No. I fucked that up. Away.
I'm going to tell you what, though. This game couldn't have come at a better time. Are you serious?
Why? Why do you say that?
Cincinnati against Baltimore on a Thursday night divisional battle. 2 teams.
That means something.
It means that's something. What I was going to say. Like, Cincinnati needs this win.
Oh, bad. Well, as a Browns fan, I need Cincinnati.
Here's the thing: if they don't get this win, I think it changes the course of their season. I think they might not even go to the playoffs.
That's a great point.
Because what's their record right now? Right. What is their record? They're not even a winning record, are they? Oh wait, yeah, they are. Yeah.
5-4. Excuse me, 5-4. They need this bad. And
they lose
need a game on the Ravens.
They lose to Baltimore. You're 5-5 going into week 12. Seriously?
They've already lost to the Ravens, so they need to beat. They need to split.
I don't think they can do it.
Oh man, I'm not going to pick.
They're going to need a Jamar Chase.
No, you know what?
Joe Mixon miracle to win that game.
You know what? I think there's a point to be made to pick the Bengals in this game.
No, there's not.
I think there is. Higgins is gone. Let's not even talk about Higgins anymore. Fuck Higgins. Higgins is
He's
out.
coming back. He's not.
I know, but if he comes back, what's he gonna fucking do? He wasn't
He's
good.
gonna play
before he got hurt.
get touchdowns again, like he's been doing.
He's gonna be really, really good
Look up his stats right
when
now.
he goes to Kansas City.
Look up his stats right now.
Higgins? He
Yeah.
has no stats. He played 2 games this year.
Look, I want to see what he has because you're sitting there down talking to the guy.
I think he has.
I think he's a decent wide receiver. I don't think he's the best or nothing, but
I don't think he's bad.
I don't.
What do you want? His career?
No, I want this year.
He hasn't played this year.
I just want to see.
27 receptions, 328, 2 touchers, average of 12.
How many games did he play? 2. If he only played 2 games and that's what he has, that's freaking amazing.
Played 5 games.
Okay. Yeah, so he's come down to earth a little bit more, but I still think if he comes back, I still think he's gonna put up receiving yards, get touchdowns. He's gonna do it. He's good. He's not terrible. Would I want him on my team? Probably not. But he's a good compliment to get Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd kind of. See, Tyler Boyd's like a T. Higgins to me too. I don't think he's great. They've got Jamar Chase. That's
He's a hell. He's a sure-handed guy until he dropped that fucking pass.
He's a veteran. That's the thing. He's a veteran who knows how to win some games. He knows he's in position when he needs to be at the key plays.
T. Higgins just needs to get healthy. He needs to get healthy. He needs to get right.
True.
In his mind and body.
Yes.
And after that, he'll be helping the Cincinnati Bengals or whatever team he's on the proper way because he has every season. You're absolutely right. But right now, I don't like how this season's going for the Bengals, and I don't like how this season's going for him. I don't know if he comes back and they're losing games they should win.
Is he gonna? He's not the guy they're going to. You're going to Jamar Chase. I get that.
He's a number 2. He will always be the number 2 in Cincinnati, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good because Jamar Chase
Really good. You're still making money if you're a number 2.
Maybe he wants to be a number 1. I don't know, but
not there. He won't.
He needs to get his mind and his body right. And
he
he
goes
come back to a team who's playing like the Cincinnati.
If he goes
Bengals.
to the Bears, he could be a number 1 there.
And we thought Cincinnati was back, and they drop this game to Houston. And you know I love Stroud, but Cincinnati should have won that game. Like
I do.
They were supposed to win that game. You can blame it on Boyd because he did drop that pass, and it was Boyd's fault. But come on.
There's 2 things. There's a pro and con, but I love that the Texans beat Cincinnati.
I do too.
The con on that is, what does that say for the Bills?
Why? What happened to the Bills?
Texans come in and take Cincinnati. Bills can't have their way with them. Fumbling the ball on the freaking 2-yard line. Dalton Kincaid when he tried to jump over a guy.
I'm not looking into it like that.
I know. I see.
Cincinnati's defense played great against you guys.
They're
not showing.
Let's talk about this game. I think Baltimore wins this one.
Okay.
I think they're the better team. I think Lamar Jackson is going to have better rushing yards this game. I think he's going to put up 60, 70 rushing yards, a touchdown that way. I think he gets some passes out to Andrews. I like Gus the Bus. He's not great, but I like him on the goal line. If you get him 2 yards out, he's going to punch it in. That's when he wins.
There's so many running backs in this league.
He's not a guy that's running up and down the
Gus
field.
The Bus,
He's not a guy who's putting up yardage that way. He's the guy when you're on the 2-yard line, you frickin' hand it off to him and he punches that bitch in. That's what he does.
Show me how he punches.
That
was an elbow, but okay.
Well, sometimes you got to throw an elbow in football, but that's what Gus the Bus does. Okay. So I think Baltimore takes it, and I want to go with the good score again this one. I want to go with the divisional battle score. I want to say 31-28, Baltimore.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I'm going to take the Bengals in this one.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. It's because of what just happened with the Browns and what happened with the Colts and what happened with the Steelers. They were winning the game in the fourth quarter and they let shit happen. That shouldn't happen. Lamar Jackson is wonderful. He's been making a lot of things. Yeah,
Is that a quarterback?
he's jacking up games in the fourth quarter.
Lamar Jackson.
He's jacking up games in the fourth quarter.
Jackson, Flaxen, Waxen.
I think he could possibly do it again. If they don't outright get beat, I think he could do it again. I'm going to take
Really?
the Bengals. I need the Bengals to win. So
You know,
I'm going with my
I
heart on my
hate Joe
head.
Burrow, but man, that guy's a freaking good quarterback, and he's got Jamar Chase. So you can't put them out of any game. Even
Bengals-
if their record was 1-9 right now, you can't put them out of any game.
Bengals 26-24. I did it.
Okay, that's a grudge match right there. If it comes out 26-24, that's a grudge match. That means the defenses
I like that.
are freaking killing it.
Biggest game of the week for me. And this, if we don't win this, you might not ever see me again. I might off myself.
No, let's not go that far.
You're right. I won't do that.
We can't get that lucky, Jake.
Browns Steelers. This should be a 31-10 win by the Browns, and I'm going to pick a 31-10 because that's what fucking should happen. There's no reason the Steelers should have any chance in this game against us. Period.
Okay, all right.
If we want a shot, not only just winning the division and going to the playoffs and stuff, in my mind, if we don't win this game, we don't deserve anything. You gotta take that?
That's my lawyer. No, I'm kidding. I don't know who that is. It's spam.
We should win this game handily because we are the better team.
Yes.
And the Steelers fucking suck, and if we don't, holy fucking shit, then we don't deserve to go to the playoffs or win anything.
You don't think so still?
No, we need to beat this. This is a terrible team we're playing. I know they're 6-3, but this is a bad team. This is a bad team. This is one of the worst offenses in the league right now. Actually, I think they're 29th, 30th. They literally might be the worst
I like
offense in
them.
the league.
I still like them.
Okay, I'm gonna pick 31-10 Browns because we should demolish these fuckers. That's what my heart, not my head. Okay, but I'm picking with it.
I'm picking Browns, and I'm going. I don't think this is a high-scoring affair for some reason. I'm going to go 21 to, let's say 14. Right?
Okay.
That's what I think, respectively.
Chicago, Detroit.
Okay, so I really think Detroit. I think they put a stomping on Chicago. I think this is going to be.
Let's hope. Remember, this is a divisional game as well.
It
A lot of
is.
divisional
See,
games.
and that's what I hate. I hate the divisionals, but I'll tell you what. As good as Detroit is right now, I love their two running backs. We said that earlier. They're amazing.
Yeah, they got Montgomery back this week, so they're in play for big
St.
scores
Brown.
every week now.
St. Brown's going to be doing his
He's
thing.
awesome, isn't he? Isn't he cool?
Really good.
I don't know where else he fits in the league besides where he is right
Anywhere.
now.
I think anywhere.
I love where he is right now. I think
Love where he is.
I think they're maximizing.
But I think if he wanted to trade, he could go to any team right now.
I hope so. I hope he's that good of a player. I do know.
I think
He came out of
belongs-
nowhere for me.
He belongs to Detroit. He's like the next Calvin Johnson. He's like their freaking.
You think so?
Like, don't you?
I don't.
He's their Megatron,
No.
man. He's
No,
their new
Megatron was something way
You don't
different.
think
than him.
so?
No. You got to do a lot to get on that level, man. I don't think we say that yet.
Okay, maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I think he's heading towards a campaign that's going to be epic for him.
Good. I hope so.
think
I
this
hope so.
last-
I like him.
This last
I like
second,
him.
whether they make it to the playoffs or not is irrelevant. He could still have an amazing
Yep.
season. I mean,
No,
that's,
you're right.
that's what it's going to be.
You're right.
He's going to do good.
What do you got? I mean, you give Bears much of a chance in this one?
So I don't know. Who's the running back? Is it still Devontae Foreman?
Yeah, he did good last week.
Yeah.
I know. I played him in
They've
fantasy.
got
He did
DJ
good.
Moore. Okay. They've got Darnell Mooney, who I don't care
But
for.
they're still starting that quarterback. I don't know what's going on with Fields.
Bacon? You don't like Bacon?
I didn't say I like him. I mean, they're not going to win.
I think Fields just done. He can't do anything right now, which sucks. I think he's a good quarterback, but
They
what are you
just,
gonna do?
they just beat the Panthers. They beat the Panthers, baby.
That's a tough call.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead first since you keep fucking dragging.
I'm picking Lions, and I think I think this is not a blowout, but I think it's going to be like 31-21, easily.
31-21?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to give them that much respect. I'm actually going to go 40-13.
Lions?
Yeah, Lions.
Really?
I think the Lions put on a show. I think both running backs
You're right. You know
go
what?
for
You're right.
100,
You're
a
right.
toucher.
You're right.
I think
But you see, the only reason I'm taming it down is because it still is a divisional matchup.
it is. It is. No, you're right. But
These
look
teams
at,
know each other.
and I play by that
I
rule too.
respect
It's
that.
divisional. It's divisional. But look at the fucking 72 points.
Aren't
Dallas
those
has won
exceptions to the rule
both
sometimes?
those games against the Giants. Then.
Don't you think that's exceptions to the rule? I mean, again, I think the Dallas
You're
blew
right.
them
No,
out
you're
because
right.
they've been
You're
playing
right.
each other
You're
so long.
You're right. You're
I
right.
thought it was going to be closer.
Giants are terrible.
That's why they blew them out.
You're right.
If that's a better Giants team,
72 points though. You beat them by
maybe
a
Daniel
combined
Jones.
72
If Daniel
points.
Jones would have been in
God
that game,
damn.
as terrible as he is,
That's what the cancellation
it might not have
was.
been. Well,
They only scored 17.
it was.
Jeez, God.
That's just
Okay.
ridiculous. Come on.
Oh, gee, that's
bad.
89 points. Dallas
What?
scored on them this year.
Let's do the next game.
Okay, excuse
So
me.
wait. So we both picked Detroit, correct?
The only game we're against each other right now is Bengals Ravens. I took the Bengals, you took the Ravens.
Which is both. That's actually
I
could
like
go
your
either
pick,
way.
too.
It could go
I
either way.
like
You
your
can't be
pick.
mad either way.
No, I like your pick. I'm picking with my heart there.
Yep.
Actually, the first two picks, the whole AFC North game.
You bit me. You beat me this week. I got to beat you one week.
I
I
need
got to
this
beat
shit
you
to
this
happen.
week.
I need the Browns to beat the Steelers. And I don't need the Bengals to beat the Ravens, but goddamn, they better beat the fucking Ravens. Next is Los Angeles, Green Bay. Chargers and Packers, baby. What you got?
Hate to say it, but Chargers are going to kill them.
Chargers.
I like Packers quarterbacks though.
Um,
He's going through some stuff. He needs a better team. I
Who,
don't know.
Love?
Is Christian
Love
Watson
needs to be
playing?
better.
Because I haven't heard nothing about him. Haven't seen any highlights.
Oh,
Nothing.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good point. I think
And,
he is. They're just not good.
He was though. He had a great season.
No, he
last year.
is.
They're not good.
As a total, Green Bay's not good.
Yeah.
They've never been good on defense. They have one or two good defensive years, and they watch Kaepernick run all over them during those.
And the
fucking
Chargers
years.
are amazing. I mean, I got to pick Chargers in this one. I'm going to say, let me see. I'm going to say Chargers 28.
Yeah.
Green Bay, oh man, 10.
Mm.
I just think they get stopped. I think the Chargers defense is that good. They have Joey Bosa. I mean, I think they're good enough to stop Green Bay. The run game isn't even there. I don't even know if Aaron Jones is playing at this point.
I don't think this one's going to be that close.
I think it's going to be a blowout.
Actually, no, I think you are closer than that. I'm going 30-14 Chargers.
Okay.
I think Keenan Allen does
So
the
we
same.
kind of agree on that one.
Even if Eckler doesn't go crazy this game, if he does go crazy, maybe this could be 35.
Oh my God, it could be more than that. If
Yeah.
Eckler goes crazy and Keenan Allen gets his due diligence in, he's going to...
And Herbert has bad games. I don't think this is going to be one of them. I really don't.
No, it's not. It's not. That defense isn't good over in Green Bay either.
No.
It's terrible.
And Love can only do so much. I'm giving him 14 points.
Okay.
It's probably more.
How many did I give him? 10?
10.
So you gave more than I did.
It should probably be 13 or 17. They're probably going to get a field goal as well, but I'm going to give them 2 touchdowns and we're going to go with it.
Okay.
That's all. You cool with it? You want to change it?
No, I think that's perfect. I think it's exactly right the way it's going to be.
Las Vegas Raiders. And it's so weird saying that.
The
It's like,
Raiders.
Oakland Raiders. It sounds so much better than
Oakland. I don't think there were Pirates out in Oakland back in the day, but okay, whatever.
Hey, you don't know that.
I mean, you might be right.
Raiders Dolphins. Dolphins off a bye.
Yeah, the Dolphins are going to stomp them. The Raiders are not good. They don't. They're having 2 good games, but unfortunately now you're going to play the Dolphins. You're going to play that defense. You're going to play. And is Ramsey back for the Dolphins? Jalen Ramsey? Oh yeah. So I'm picking
Right?
Miami.
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I think he is.
I think they were trying to get him through the bye so he can come fucking back. Right?
So if he comes back,
I didn't read anything.
even if he doesn't, but if he does, it's better for. Even if he doesn't, I think that this game is going to be. I think the Dolphins score high in this. I hate to say it, but I want to give them 38 points. And the Raiders are so bad against this defense. They're going to get like. They're going to get probably. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to say they get 1 touchdown this game if they're lucky. If not, they're putting up 2 field goals. But they're.
I got 28-10.
Okay. I'm going to use the bathroom super quick, but.
Okay.
Dude, Miami's gonna. It's gonna be one of their best games of the season.
They could put up another 52, another 70. They really could.
It's gonna be one of their best. It's not gonna be 70.
I'm not gonna call that shit. I'm not gonna play that. But
Who did they put 70 up against Denver?
fucking Broncos, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You pick the Broncos over the Bills after our division, Miami, who's not the best team and has played shit teams all season.
Yeah, I know.
Thomp them. You think the Bills are gonna go
I know.
in there and freaking get killed? Come on.
It's making me feel bad about my 28-10, but I'm gonna go 28-10. That's respectable. Hey, leave my fucking statue alone in there
Why?
because
She
just got over the cold sore.
We have a connection.
Yeah,
She loves me and we have.
flesh to ceramic.
She said she likes
The melodic? You mean melodic?
Melodic, that's what I said.
He's an idiot.
Stereo.
Honey, thank you for the service today. These were delicious mimosas, by the way.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that. Heidi, what do you think? She's shaking the crib over there. Yeah, she's moving. You okay?
Yeah.
Good? All right. Thank you.
Ariola, you're so naughty.
I wonder if the camera can hear him talking to the statue in there.
I hope not.
She's naughty.
No, she's not naughty. She's inanimate. She's inanimate, and she's porcelain, or what is she, ceramic or porcelain? So
She's from Boston. She's inanimate. She's inanimate.
inanimate. I had trouble
He's
saying
from
it.
Boston over here. She's inanimate.
I had trouble saying
Hey,
it.
I'll tell you, my jaw thing after that, I have trouble saying a lot of words now. It's hilarious.
Really?
I can't say a lot of stuff. It's funny.
We never
All right,
really
next
did.
game.
Next game is going to be the Giants. Don't do that. You have a spot
The
on it.
Giants and who?
You're all frisky because you're fingering the fucking port. Get out of here. Giants and Redskins. I'll always be the Redskins.
Commanders. They were going to go with Washington Warriors, which was the one I really preferred over
Better than the
Commanders.
Commanders.
That's what I thought too. Okay, so I'm taking the Commanders in this one. Sorry, I'm taking the Redskins in this one because the Giants are terrible. Saquon's going to have another game where he's held to like
Do you
70
think Howell
yards.
throws for 400 in this game?
Against this Giants defense, I think he could throw close to 5. You could have like a CJ Stroud type
you wanna
of
do a
game.
bet
for
on it?
70. Yeah, let's bet. We should do a bet every week. Another beer and a shot. How?
Over under. Let's do over under.
All right.
450 for Howell passing yards.
I'm going to take over. You take the under.
I'll take over under for a beer.
I'll buy you another beer.
I'm not happy with taking the under.
I think that's a good bet. I think that's safer than the
Honestly,
over.
I think a better bet for you would be as
No, we're going to keep it the way
400
it is.
over under. Let's do that. Let's do 400 to over under.
Okay,
I
fine.
think- okay.
Bet.
400
All right.
over under. I'll take.
I think Howell's going to throw all over this Giants.
I think he
defense.
gets 400.
I think Scary Terry McLaurin gets a good game this week.
Scary
finally.
Terry, baby.
All right. He didn't have a good game this past week. I think this week he does. I think he gets right against the Giants, and I think he has a good week with them. Dotson, I think he'll put up 60 yards, receptions, probably maybe one toucher. I think there's 3-4 touchdowns.
I think
by Washington.
I think the Redskins give up some points this week, but I think
Sure, they'll give up some, but I think they still win the game.
they win the game. I think it's going to be kind of close because they give up so much, but I'm going to put
I
Howell
think it's going to
20
be close. I don't know about close.
I'm going to go 28-21.
All right, this Giants defense, their offense, everything's just.
I know what, I'm giving it too much
hopeless
credit.
at
I'm
this
going to
point.
go 28-17.
Okay, so I'm going 28 for the Commanders because I think that's a good score. I think they can get 4 touchdowns against this defense. The Giants, I'm going to give them
10, 14, 12.
13. I think
13.
they get a touchdown and
I like
2
that. Two
field goals.
I like that. I don't like that
be
we
fair.
pick ever since the Bengals Ravens game. We're the same all the way down.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think we just have this. I mean, these are games that you're judging.
These are kind of fucked up. I mean, the next one's the same fucking way. Dallas Panthers. Who you
Oh
fucking
my
got?
God! You think the Panthers upset? No,
I don't think there's a fucking chance.
you don't feel the
but
Panthers.
I don't think it's. I think this is a fucking stomping. Literally, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I got Cowboys here. Obviously, I'm picking the Cowboys. What's my score? My score is 40-10. Like, I don't think it's. I think it's ugly. I think it's really ugly.
Jesus.
I'm going 40-10. It's probably gonna shake up being 35-17 or something like that.
I'll
But
go 21-7.
21-7.
Dallas.
Like, I don't see a world unless everybody gets hurt or like Dak's sick or the defense everybody shits themselves all at once. Like, I don't understand how.
The only reason I'm going
Cowboys don't win
21-7
this.
is because anything can happen.
Okay, that's fine. I like that. But I mean, Jesus Christ, how do the Panthers win this game? How can you win this game?
They don't. They don't win it. But
You
can they
don't.
keep it somewhat? Can they hold Dallas off from scoring a bunch? Maybe.
I do think that this is an upset. This next game, it's Tennessee, or excuse me, the Titans at. Well, Tennessee is right. It's the Titans at Jags. I am going to pick the Titans in this game.
Ooh, really?
Yes, I am going to pick the Titans in this game for no other reason than the Jags just got washed out. I think maybe they need another game, another loss to get their shit back. Because I do like the Jags. I mean, I hate their quarterback. He's a fucking idiot. I hate the way he looks. I hate they play for Clemson. And they brought those touchdowns back against Ohio State, and he should have never won that game. So I'm holding that grudge. But he is good, and the team's good. They got shellacked last game against the 49ers. But 49ers are a team that can put that on you, especially when they do what they do. So I think they need another game. This one, they're going to come back and they're going to score some touchdowns, and Tennessee's going to be right there with them, and it's going to get weird.
So if you think Tennessee wins, you obviously are pointing to the fact that Derrick Henry's going to have a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
It's the only way to win.
Well, they got
it's
Hopkins.
the only way to win.
They got Hopkins too. So
but who's throwing a fucking ball?
Complimenting each
Your
other.
boy Levi's.
Levi Strauss, he ain't gonna be able to do it.
No, but maybe he throws a touchdown. Henry goes for 2 more. They get a field goal or 2.
They have no good. I mean, their quarterback situation.
Let's call it 14, 2 field goals. What's that? That's 20 points. I'm gonna call it 20-17.
I like that.
Tennessee. Well, that's the only way it could actually work if Tennessee wins. So. But I am gonna pick. This is my upset for the week.
I want to say 17. I want to say
The Jags are a better team. We know this.
I want to say 17 to something stupid like 16 Jags.
Jags 17-16.
Something stupid like that. Something's gonna happen there.
You want me to put something stupid by it? Something stupid like
something
that.
stupid like that.
Fuck you. Cardinals and Texans.
Oh, God, I'm going Texans. I don't care if Kyler Murray's back. Texans are on the hype train.
I wish you would pick something against the grain like I do.
So Texans are gonna. Man, they just got. And if he gets Nico Collins back next week, I don't know if that's something that's feasible or what's going on with him. But I mean, this game could get really stupid.
What is going on with him?
And the best thing that could happen for them is that Dameon Pierce doesn't come back next week because they need Singletary to rock this shit out for the rest of the season. Dameon Pierce should be benched.
I don't know if he comes back after a game like that if he gets the majority of the carries. I think
he's their number one right now.
Well, I think after a game like Singletary just had.
I get it, but NFL does stupid stuff. They bring these guys back, and all of a sudden the other guy who was just a hot hand isn't getting touches anymore. Just because
that's not true. When you go down for injury, that's like prime spot to lose your job. Everybody loses their job to injury.
These guys come back and they still retain their number one spot. I don't know how.
Okay.
So, anyways, I'm sorry. Texans, Cardinals, right? I'm gonna go Texans.
Fuck.
I think they have another
Texans
big
too.
game. 38, and Cardinals. Kyler Murray is back. 21.
Okay, I think it's gonna be closer than that.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna go along the lines of 24-21 Texans.
Okay.
Love Stroud. I think it's a
Problem
weird
is
game.
that Cardinals defense is terrible. It's not good.
They're up and down. They're here and here. They're never here. They're not here.
They're not going to be good against
here.
this Texans offense. They're not going to be.
Their secondary is pretty bad. I'll give them that. But their defensive lines, like they get sacks. Like go look at their sack totals for the year. Like they're close. I think the Ravens lead in sacks, but like Cardinals are 5, 6, 7 somewhere in there. They got one of the sack leaders. I mean, they're.
All right.
That's the only thing they do.
I think Texans take it by a mile.
I do. I don't think they take it by a mile. I think Texans take it though for sure. Tampa Bay, San Francisco.
Ooh, San Fran.
Yeah, I'm not picking. This is my upset. I'm not picking this as my upset. I thought about this one for my upset because I love Baker, but like I can't see it happening after last week.
They just came off.
What the fuck is Baker going to do with that pass rush coming at him? He's going to get fucking
sacked.
clobbered.
He's going to have fumbles.
Poor Baker. He doesn't know how to. He can't deal with that.
No.
Are they going to bootleg him every time? They're going to fucking stop it.
That's why he couldn't win in Cleveland. He's dealing with a Baltimore defense, a Pittsburgh defense, and a Cincinnati defense.
He did win in Cleveland. I want to fix that. He did win.
Okay, he did. You're right. Okay, but he's not winning this game. I don't care. I think they get swamped. It's going to be a whomping. San Fran, 31. Tampa Bay, let's give them 17. I think they can get 17.
31-17.
Yeah.
I like it more along the lines of 28-13. 13. Let's go for it.
Okay, so you still think they're going to get their butts kicked?
No, I don't think they have a shot in this game. I really don't. Again, because of that pass rush, what we saw last week, I don't think Baker can deal with it. I know as a Browns fan that Baker can't deal with pass rush.
No. And Brock's pretty good. Brock is pretty
I hope
good.
he fucking wins this game. Oh man.
He's not gonna, but yeah, I do. I would like to see that. I'd like to be wrong about
this
one.
game. I hope Baker proves me.
I'd like San Fran to take a loss right now.
I'll get another Baker. Molly's got a Baker jersey. Well, Baker shirt.
Not Tampa.
No, it's Browns.
Yeah.
Okay, and your boys, one of the battles in New York.
Battle of the Ages.
Jets and Bills.
God. I think the Bills take this one only because they already lost to them. Josh Watt is going to want this win. This is before the bye. He wants this one bad. I know they suck. What did you write?
I wrote my score down. Jets 21-17. I'm taking the Jets, baby. Fuck you guys. You guys suck.
You're
I'm
right,
taking
you
the
do.
Jets.
All right, I'm gonna go Bills 21-17.
Plus, I knew you were going to. Oh, so we got a flip flop. I knew you were going to take the Bills. We need to. We're on par here. With
Here's the
everything.
thing: if the Bills lose this one, they might as well just tank the rest of their season and get a good draft.
I told you when they lost to Cincinnati that I don't think they're gonna. I'm gonna pick them to lose every
Yeah,
game.
Miami's gonna take this. They're gonna take the AFC East this year, unfortunately. Unless they have, I don't know what their schedule is upcoming. If they have some good teams playing them,
Bills, Jets, Miami, Patriots. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I love Allen. I was saying he was the best player in the league a year ago.
Yeah,
2 years ago.
you were. That's right.
And I still love him.
He
This
is.
is
He's
just
a good
not.
player. He's just not. He's
You
just
you
not
were
there.
right from the beginning. This is not the year.
This is not.
This is not the year.
This is. I'm looking forward to next season.
I can actually see the Bills blowing them out too.
Yeah.
I really could.
That's the problem.
I
with
really
them.
could.
They
I'm
can
not
win
gonna
these
pick that.
big games, and then they can. I don't know. I'm not picking it either.
I'm going to pick the Jets.
The only reason
halfly because I believe the Jets can win this game, halfly because I just want to be different from you.
The
but
only
like,
reason I'm picking this one is because I want to Bill leave. I want to Bill leave in the season and see them maybe get a wild card. They're on the lead, though. Let's see him get a wild card. Let's give him a wild card this year.
Is it
Come on.
rough?
Yeah. Would you like to see
no,
them a wild card?
yes, I would like to see them win the whole fucking thing.
That's not going to
I
happen.
would like them win. I would like to see them win the.
Are
fucking
you
Super
good
Bowl.
for maybe a wild card game this year with Buffalo? Let's see him in the postseason.
Absolutely.
During Christmas.
I'm not
time,
gonna pick
end of
it.
the
I'm
season.
not gonna sit here and like put money on it. You know. But I would. But yeah, they should. They should be.
They have the. They do
they
have
should
the
be in the
talent. You can't
playoffs.
say they
Period.
don't. You can't say they don't.
They should
have
be a
the
playoff
talent.
team. Period. They should be competing for a conference championship, if not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. But I don't know,
sad
man.
to see it
They're
play
so
this way,
fucking
isn't it?
weird this year. They're so fucking weird.
What's going on with them?
I
What do you
don't
think's
know.
going on with them?
They're like they blow out the fucking Dolphins and they lose the shitty. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna say the Jets
You
win.
can't gauge it.
I'm gonna say the Jets win. So that's where I'm at.
I like that pick.
I love them, but you know, I do love
You
them.
really can't
I am a
freaking
Bills
gauge
fan.
it.
I am a Bills fan.
Yeah, I'm a Browns fan. I've been rooting for you all season too. I picked them last week to beat the Ravens, and they did. So
They did. They fucking did. You were right.
I knew that was coming.
Seahawks Rams divisional game. I don't know who's playing for the Rams.
I think Seahawks take this.
Stafford back?
Right? That's what we were asking earlier. I don't
It's a
know.
big question. I think we should do our picks with Stafford being out. And if he comes back, then we'll just nix the game from our account or something.
Okay, so
I don't know. I'm gonna say Stafford's out. And I'm gonna say they lose the game.
Seahawks take this.
Seahawks win.
Gino's coming off a big game too.
Seahawks are
Lockett's
good,
coming off a good team. I don't know how Metcalf did, but I'm
Seahawks
assuming he did
are like when you look at like a solid football team, it's a Seahawks.
Pete
They're
Carroll,
solid.
baby.
They lose, but they win.
How long has Pete Carroll been with them? 18 years? Who the hell
I
knows?
don't
But
know.
he's
How long has he been
72.
alive is the question.
He's 72.
Jesus, fucking
He's
Christ.
still coaching.
He's awesome.
Could you do that?
Hell no. I can't coach right now.
No.
Like,
When you're 70,
I'm just
72,
I'm
you'll be
unqualified, but,
drooling.
like,
They'll be like, what's the next play, coach? You're going to be like, drool.
You see the tits on that guy over there? That guy, coach?
I see him.
Come here.
You're like, okay, he's not calling the plays anymore.
They got whiskey down here. Is that like?
72.
Coach, you don't like whiskey.
You got eggnog? I mean,
I won't be alive at
70.
72.
I know.
I don't know if I'm going to make it at 72.
He's good. Look, you gotta look it up. He's coaching still.
Oh, we got a shitter over there. How do you take a shit? Hey, by the way, how do you take a ding, 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 ding?
Wiener, wiener, chicken dinner.
Good
All right.
girl. Hey, good job pooping at him.
So I'm gonna go Seattle 28, Rams 10.
You are going to.
Yeah, Seattle's gonna. I think Seattle.
We keep taking the same fucking teams.
But these are reasonable
What did you say? Seattle?
decisions.
Seattle.
20. Let's go 28. I think
What score?
28 to 10.
2010.
And if Stafford's back, I'd probably go 28-21 because he'll knock off. He'd hit up Buka Nakua and Cooper Kupp a few times.
I would think about picking the Rams if Stafford's back. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Actually, you might be right though.
I'm gonna go Seahawks 21 to 13.
Okay, I like that.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Minnesota, Denver. Denver's gonna beat the Bills tonight, but they are going to lose to Minnesota. I'm taking the Vikes. I'm always taking the Vikes.
Dobbs is gonna
As
frickin'.
long as they got Dobbs, I'm taking the Vikes. Vikes
Yeah,
28 to 17.
I mean, are you gonna ride the Vikes
Easy.
out to a Super Bowl or something, or
No.
what about playoffs?
Well, I don't know.
What's
We'll
their
see if we
record?
get there. Well, it's I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore.
I
Dolphins just got
I know. I like it. I like it. I think Minnesota wins too.
What is
Denver
it?
doesn't have
No,
it.
it's a good fucking 6-4.
Minnesota 6-4.
They might be leading the NFC North.
They were. Didn't they come into the season by week 5?
Who's in the
They
NFC
were-
North? Bears,
Listen.
Vikes, Green Bay, and
Listen. Through 5 weeks, I want to say they were 1-4.
Detroit.
That means that after
yeah,
Cousins left and they've won every game.
He's only played 2.
Two.
They won both.
So who were the quarterbacks for the other couple games? I forgot who it was, but yeah, it was like
No, it was Kirk Cousins all the way until he died.
no.
Yeah.
There was another backup in there. Before.
Yeah, the backup finished the game for Kirk Cousins
That was
that
it?
day, and then they traded for Dobbs. It
Okay,
was
so
right
Cousins
during
was
the-
winning games too. Okay, I gotcha.
They were 4-4.
When he left.
He
Okay.
was losing games with big stats too. It's a
Yeah.
fucking Cousins thing. He also had some bad games, but like Cousins is a loser by heart. He's a stat stuff. He's a good quarterback. He doesn't win.
Yeah, you're right.
As
I feel bad for him, man. I'd
I
like to
do
see him
too.
go to a Super Bowl.
because he's fucking good. He's a.
You see him on Netflix on that quarterback thing, and he's got this whole room dedicated to football, everything he's done, and then he's got.
You can tell because he's a
got-
good quarterback.
Listen, he's
dude.
got a Super Bowl section made out that has nothing in it,
Oh,
and he's
man.
all embarrassed by it. But he's got the towel that says "You like that" and all that stuff. When he started the "You
Yeah.
like that" crap, and
I would love for him to win a Super Bowl. I think he's one of the quarterbacks that has like a legitimate, straight, old school, good quarterback, and he deserves to
He's not
go
gonna-
to compete for it. But I mean, he
he's going to
can't.
be a Dan Marino.
One of the best quarterbacks to ever play. Dan
Never
Marino.
won a Super Bowl.
Never won a Super Bowl.
Sucks.
Never won. One of the best throwers of the football there ever has been.
Guy threw for yards every single game. So
Been.
all right.
So who are you taking?
I picked the Vikings. I think I already told you my score, didn't I?
Dude, we have the only things that
Did I tell you the score or no?
No, I don't know. Maybe. You're gonna tell me? Don't look at my Vikes.
Okay.
Your Vikes.
Yeah, I already picked mine. I told you, and you said
This is me, 28-17.
Oh, I said 28.
It's set under. This is my
I
name.
think I said 28-10 because I was like, the Vikings are going to take it, and you were like, well, the Rams, if Stafford's back, he could win.
You giving Broncos 10 points? That's fucked up. Monday night.
I thought it was. Is it the Rams?
last
or
year's Super Bowl
Broncos?
rematch.
Oh, Broncos. Right. That's what I wanted. I still want that score. Okay, go ahead.
Last year's Super Bowl rematch. Eagles and Chiefs.
Really?
At
Is that
Kansas
Monday
City.
night or is that
Yes,
Sunday
it's
night?
Monday night. Monday night at
Wow.
Kansas City. Eagles
I'm
Chiefs.
definitely going to be watching that game.
I'm taking the Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles.
Right off the bat like that?
I can't trust the Chiefs. I know they're in Kansas City.
And you know that Mahomes is going
Come
to
on,
be
man.
either way. He's going to get touchdowns. He could have anybody out there. He's going to.
Yeah, but is it going to be enough to fucking win?
Ooh,
Is it going to be enough? Is his 2 touchdowns, 1 interception,
I think this is
250 yards passing going to be enough?
I'm
to
going to
beat
get
the
really
Eagles?
stupid here, and I'm going to say
Eagles
20.
are like,
I'm going to say 21-17 Eagles. I think it's a grudge match. I think it's close. I think they hold them. to
You're taking
both
the
points.
Eagles?
I have.
Okay, I'm not taking the fucking Eagles.
Yeah, don't take them. Take Kansas City.
Okay, for the record, I do think the Eagles win this because they're the kings of winning games they shouldn't win. No, Steelers.
They're 8-1.
They're number 2.
They're 8-1.
They're number 2
That's why I'm taking.
because they're actually
8
a good team.
Yeah, they're 8-1 and they're a great
Steelers
team.
are the kings of winning games.
Chelsea brothers are going to be playing each other. I love it.
So you're taking the Eagles. I would like to take the Eagles. I'm not going to for the sake of we need some fucking differency in
I
these
guess.
columns.
Yeah.
And I can't see the Chiefs winning. I
Yeah.
can't see the
Kansas City's
Chiefs.
not a bad pick. It could go either way, just like you.
I can't see the Chiefs winning, so I'll go with that. I'm sorry. What was your score? Stop touching me as much.
21-17. Eagles.
Okay, I'm gonna go Chiefs. Let me think about this. How do they win? How do
You
they
should go
win?
like 21-20 or something.
How do
stupid.
they
If you're
win the
picking the
fucking
Chiefs, they win it by a field goal.
You keep talking.
24-21, Kansas City. That's a good one. That's a good one. 24-21.
I actually like that.
If I was going to take Kansas City, that would have to be the score. It'd have to be something stupid like that.
If they're gonna beat them, they have to outscore them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna beat them, and this isn't gonna be a 10-9 game.
No,
They're gonna score touchdowns.
Yes.
And they have to score touchdowns.
Yes.
They want to beat this team.
that's exactly right.
So I'm gonna go 28. I'm gonna go 28.
24?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go 28. I'm gonna go 31.
Ooh.
31-28.
That's a good one too.
31-28 Chiefs.
It's gonna get
they
close.
got to outscore.
It's gonna get close, and if they win, they outscore them. You're exactly right.
I don't know how
they're
they
gonna get a
outscore. I
touchdown
don't know
at the
how
end of the
they
fourth
do that.
quarter and shut
How
the
the
Eagles
fuck
out.
did the Chiefs get 31 points against the Eagles?
They can.
I guess.
What
With
was the score?
who?
What was the score of the Super Bowl?
No, that's a good question. Don't know. Didn't care. Didn't watch it.
I watched it. I just don't remember.
Nah, I didn't care. I was hoping that Philly lost, and they did. I think I watched the first half, and I was drunk.
You're like, screw this.
Okay, so we have 3 games that we differ on, I think, in the whole fucking thing. Like 1, 2, 3,
Where we pick different? Just
4.
3? 4?
4.
God, how many games are there? There's at least, what, 13?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14. Okay.
14
Wow.
games
So
so
we
far.
picked 10 games
I mean,
exactly.
some of these are pretty. You'd be stupid to. I mean, unless you're picking upset, like I picked the upset with the Titans. I wanted to pick that Bucks 49ers upset. I just fucking couldn't.
It's not
I
happening.
mean, I just
It's
couldn't.
not happening, dude. There's no way that's happening.
I mean, who's picking a Panthers upset against the Cowboys?
Never. Dude, I would love to. Hey, I would love to see it though.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
great football.
Absolutely.
That would be great football. If there's upsets like that.
I mean, they lost to the Cards. Cowboys lost to the Cards. It's not like it couldn't happen.
That was when the Cards had Josh
It was
Dobbs.
some sexy
They
Dobbs.
had a big
smooth
D.
and sexy.
They had a
Dobbs.
big D on the team.
Smooth
What do you
and
call him, a
sexy.
D?
Who? No, a G.
Oh, well, they had a big
Have
D
you
on
never
that
heard?
team.
He's a G. He's an OG, original gangster. You never heard that term? You're like,
I want you to-
You're like 60.
Could
I
you-
know you've heard that.
Could you rap it to me?
I won't.
I think I need one more beer before I do some skits.
You're not doing any skits. We're not doing any skits. Actually, we're gonna do our outro. Get the fuck out of here. You're leaving. Okay. I'll call. Have your car fucking towed. That's my fucking beer, you cocksucker.
That's my fucking beer.
I'll have you removed from the premises.
You will. And I'll like it. I'll be like, I don't need to be kicked out of here.
I've been kicked out of better places
I've
than
been
this.
kicked out of better shitholes than this, you fuckers.
Hey, so that's week 10 going into week 11. Piggy and the Jake.
Yep.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back probably next week.
Week 11 is
With some
going to
more
be
shit.
amazing.
I like this week.
There's a lot of
Last
good
week
ones.
was fucking great.
I want to talk about these games.
Week
next
10 was
week.
great.
They're going to be fun.
I can't wait.
We're going
Thank
to be
you guys
talking
for
about the
tuning
Bills
in.
next week, too.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about with the Bills next week. We'll know what happens with this game, and maybe my Jets pick is all fucked. Oh no, my pick's fucked.
The Jets pick is fucked.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.